Cameron, you want to do that for us?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I mean,
Something
if you
happened.
just leave it to the words that you said, for liar, I'd call it good. Just make it really easy for you.
They were
Something
so
happened,
touchy.
and
Could you
I
go over
ended
them
up
again?
with 67 out of 59 hit points, and so that's all I know.
All right. So, first off, we started off with a heartfelt moment of Liar staring into the sky. Say that his time has come, more or less.
Yeah.
I'm very much abridged on this, but he disappeared into the stars. I don't know why I'm motioning with my hands about this. The camera's off. But he disappeared into the stars, and what was left was an orb of cosmic energy of something like that. Upon looking at it,
It's for the party.
it is a party. Upon looking at it, it disappeared, and it is a party like OOC buff where we can basically take one roll and make it into. Is it a 20 on a D20?
Yes.
So yeah, we could say like I failed this roll. We have no way to modify it. 3/4 of the party has to agree on it, and we could turn that dice into an unnatural natural 20. A
Yep.
dirty 20.
So it will not. Crit.
Yeah, 30-20. Yeah.
So yeah.
And it is a meta item. So if one person is off in some ruins and falls down and something horrible's happening and they have a chance to succeed, no, the characters know about it. You guys could debate upon it and say, you know what? Now.
And upon further of going into that, we gathered around and talked about where we was going next. So we went to go see Irie's mother.
Yes. And as we did that, we went south, found a bog, swampy area, a ruined city.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some lovely looking scaly men or scarecrows, not scaly men.
Scarecrows
Scarecrows.
with blades in their fucking arms.
Which Rock was like, those give me the creeps. I'm staying far away from them. We eventually discovered the hag's hut, and we first had Torius fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator his way around the hut, and then just like eyes open in the mud and stand up like, oh yeah, no, she's in there. She's got a baby? And then so we're deciding like how are we gonna best engage this, and we for some reason decided the guy with a -1 to charisma be the one who put on the hat of disguise and be like, hey, it's me, yo daughter. So as we approach with impeccable stealth rolls as a group,
Oh,
the hag sticks her head out. I think she saw through the disguise immediately. Or she was just really pissed at her daughter. I'm not sure which. Said something, and the house came to life.
Yes.
Rock took 60 damage in round 1.
No matter where you went to, 60 feet away, you wasn't safe.
Yeah. Like I said, I took 60 damage in 1 turn, taking 2 of the 3 attacks.
Aranea, though, she was clutch, dude. She came in there with a counter spell.
She's counterspelled Finger of Death. Torius, within 1 turn, shrugged off Power Word Stun.
A really lucky roll.
Daryl took 3 attacks from the house and was still standing. He lost 2 of his remaining 3 brain cells.
Oh, and then the witch, the hag, was in her floating skull, and so
Yes.
I firebolted the skull, and then she fell and did like a lot of damage, like falling
Joe rolled
damage.
Damage roll.
Joe rolled 4d4 for damage for the falling. And he's
Oh my
like,
goodness.
16 damage? And Joe's like, yeah, she broke her fucking fibia.
Not a good day for her.
And then
So-
after that, Daryl and Elena both ate shit. So
That house hit hard. But luckily, when we killed the hag, which was done by Torius with a wonderful crit sneak attack,
mhm.
straight arrow straight through her head, the house fell,
almost
almost crushed
got-
Daryl and Elena.
yeah.
Well, it did
They're
crush Elena.
fine.
She did fail death saving throw from it.
Oh yeah, she did. Rock came over and EpiPenned them both, so they were alive. We went into the house. We found the Pinecone of Power, as I call it, which, if we bury it within a vineyard, certain like grapevines are gonna pop up or whatever. It's a plot line from the Valaki Were Crows people. I remember that much. I don't know exactly where things are, but the character would because he's smart.
No, it works.
Damn it. And then we also
History check.
I will. There's also a chest that had a glyph of warding on it, which Rock and
Daryl
Daryl
played
decided
rock paper scissors.
Daryl purposely lost because the person who lost had to open the chest but got first dibs on what was in there.
Yep. Which
So
he
he
secured a nice emerald, by the way.
Yeah. He got a very large emerald, and then I wrote the rest of the loot down in the group loot. 1,300 gold pieces, 2 rubies worth 500 gold pieces apiece, 1 diamond
One
worth
diamond.
500 gold piece,
Mhm.
1 sapphire worth 100 gold, a vial of sharpness,
Yeah.
which basically makes you have a +3 weapon for, or is it a +5 weapon? No, +3.
+3.
+3.
+3 weapon for an hour. A potion of heroism, which basically lets you be under the effects of the heroism spell.
And poison.
1 poison, which Eerie took.
Yep.
We got a scroll of mass cure wounds, a scroll of revivify, and a stone of good luck.
Luck
And
spell.
we were basically just kind of licking our wounds after this fight. That's where the session ended.
Yeah.
Debated on what to do next. We were also talking about stirring the pot with sending.
Yeah.
Telling Strahd, hey yo, those Addermocker people killed your girl. And to see what would happen.
Mhm.
Still thinking
Rainy?
about it, by the way.
Aranea will make popcorn if that happens. It's on a hill.
Also, before we did anything, Rock took a look at Torius's rapier and made it a radiant weapon, which is a +1 with other shenanigans on top of it.
Oh wow.
Forever.
Yeah. Oh, so as long as he's alive.
Until Rock's
Or he decides
dead.
it. Or until he's like, yeah, I'm bored with this.
Thank you.
That house fucking hurt, though.
Oh, that house fucking hurt.
You're missing 1 point.
What was that 1 point? The pact with Eerie is fulfilled.
Yeah.
Our scars went away. Aranea paid the ring to have Eerie look into the Edamockers.
There was a baby that wasn't actually there.
A
It
real
was
fake
an
baby, yes.
illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It was a real fake baby. There were some zombies, some bugs. What else am I missing?
Pranks happened. Pranks were fun.
Oh yeah. There were some pranks done between the brothers of Araxius and Daryl.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have already covered the point, so you're good now.
Okay.
Was it the scars? The soulbind thing?
Scars are pretty important. I was looking for I was looking about Liar's ring, but the scars are pretty important too.
Double secret inspiration?
No.
Okay.
Our
Fair
tattoos
enough.
got lifted, though Elena still owes things.
Were mistakes made? I guess we'll see in the future.
Worst make spade? Yeah. Always.
You guys are outside of the hut. The house is. You saw that house that is on the map shift up and move into what it is now, Torios, which is partially damaged. However, it appears to be rather sturdy still.
Is the cauldron still bubbling, or like what?
Here.
Yes. it is.
No, or, yeah.
Oh,
that
also, Cameron, you never leveled up. That's why you have 67 out of 59 health. Because I figured it would be wise to give you the health that you did not have on D&D Beyond for this fight.
Okay, I actually have been playing my character pretty much on roll 20. So he was level 8. He wasn't supposed to be level 9, right?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
What
What is your HP supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be 59.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 67.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. Get that. Filled that part in, but not the other part. Sweet. Thank you.
But no, I was just wondering what she was cooking. If it was important or anything.
You go over there and look.
Oh, are you? Yes, I would go over there and look.
Okay, feel free to move your character. Rock, do you want to make a history check?
Oh yeah. I'm just linking this for Cameron to see it real quick. So.
Oh, the radiant weapon thing.
Yeah, here we go.
Has some charges of blinding an attacker. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figured as a rogue that's probably actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbling, it appears to be like two different like a mixture starting to form. There appears to be this kind of like thicker greenish viscous fluid on the outside, and there's this kind of like clear almost ethereal greenish in the middle. Looks like they're slowly starting to mix together on the outsides of where they're separated from each other. This is a potion of some sort. You can give me an Arcana check.
I would like to help her. Actually, I have alchemist supplies.
Wow.
He said she don't need your help.
Okay.
Bitch.
I mean, I was gonna be like, can I help in some way? But I don't fucking need that. Get it.
So what this is right now is nothing's solidified entirely. This is probably a lesson in some type of chaotic magic that you haven't dabbled in before. However, with the chaos that's presented here, it could have a plethora of effects if imbibed, good or bad.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I don't know if we could use this to help us, but
I would also say with that, the magnitude of what this potentially could be could range from a healing potion to something character altering. So, what is in here, when I say is, it contains the power of chaos, in addition to it is not fully formed.
right.
I feel like it's a wild magic chart. In a sense.
Goodness, it'd be so interesting to test, though. But, you know, humanly wrong, of course. To test it on people.
What?
With my alchemist supplies and my proficiency with alchemist supplies, because artificers are dumb, would I be able to distill this down to almost ensure a more favorable effect?
Do you want to try?
I would like to try, if the party agrees.
I would say that whatever you try to distill it down to, you're probably going to take away the volatility of it and the reaches of it, of what it could potentially do in great or woeful effects. So, if you do distill it, you'll also be dampening it.
Okay.
And also with your history check, yes, you were told about vineyards that have not been producing wine for some time to the west that were south of Kresk.
South of Kresk. Okay. That may not be bad to stop by and give them the pine cone of power.
Is there? I have no alchemical ability, but I do have Arcana proficiency. Is there anything I could infer by examining this cauldron or liquid?
Are you talking to me or are you talking in character?
I was talking to you, I guess.
Pretty much Aranea identified what it is or what it could potentially be. There's nothing here that's solidified or formed other than that you're gambling with whatever helped create this potion of whether it will help you or harm you. And its effects could be significant and far-reaching or minor. You could end up with an extra arm. You could end up losing an arm.
I'd like to hold the soul trinket of Aranea near it and see if it
Of Arena?
and see if it feels like it is attracted to the
Rebirth.
Okay, you guys
Rebirth.
Put it in.
Torius kind of like whips out this kind of like no longer just like a golden apple, but just kind of like this this orb emanating a golden light around it, and kind of like holds it out somewhat towards the cauldron. You feel like a radiant light coming from it that's soothing, calming, but it does not seem to yearn for the cauldron or shift in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, all right. She's not interested right now. We'll make it disappear.
He gets back to see. He talks, mumbles, and then makes it disappear.
I trust this man with my life.
You're so fucking weird, bro.
I'm gonna return the hand of disguise to Elena.
She'll take it.
Right. Well, you all make poor decisions. Looks over to I agree. Looks over towards Aranea. We've got a bit of a bargain to take care of. I'll tell you what. I'll try to find all of you in a day or two, depending on what I can find. And if you don't storm the castle before then, I'll tell you what I find.
If we don't storm the castle before you get back, will you help us storm the castle?
Or sneak in would be a better viable option.
Can't really storm the castle. Actually, maybe I can now with Mother Dearest gone. I could, but it's better to work with a smaller group, and I would say that kind of pokes towards Daryl, who's not over there, points towards him. You've got probably one too many, so maybe if you moved a bit later, I could step in.
Rock, don't do it.
I mean, not to be offensive or anything, but I don't think she could take the blows as well as I could. And he takes his halberd, kind of knocks at one of the roots of this tree. There seems to be some not so pleasant things in the Barovia, but it's up to you all. He gives you puppy dog eyes, Elena.
Oh no.
But essentially,
Actual puppy dog eyes? Or...
yes. Meta-wise, you guys can only have one NPC ally at a time.
Yeah. Do you want to do this like a fair way, though?
No,
Like,
I honestly like. with our party comp, we probably could use another front line.
Yeah.
And I think an ally like Eerie is better off in the shadows collecting information more so than being a fighter.
True.
I won't lie, if I am here with all of you, I've lost your accent now. If I am here with all of you, then I won't be able to do what we agreed upon. Or I could do it while we're there. It you know, that would be a little less in the spirit of it, but it would still count.
That sounded like a weird amalgamation of Eerie and Daryl together.
Yeah, their accents fucking blur together for me.
You know what we should do? We should invite everyone that we know that Joe has NPC voice in the
No.
same room.
Monsters.
Unless this is, I guess, kind of out of character, but unless I like really missed something, I still don't think Torius would be even close to trusting Eerie, considering she basically shanked him when he arrived in Barovia, and then has been
Yeah,
fucking with us
kinda,
ever
yeah.
since.
Wow. One fucking knife wound.
Yes, also, by the way, Eerie, you still need to apologize to our friend. And I'll point to Torius. You stabbed him.
I didn't even have any of my soul come out.
No,
she
I'm
kinda
just
look-
joking.
She look towards you. I am so not gonna apologize for that. Listen, I was just following orders. No hard feelings, but that's what it is.
Yuri, I just want to
Hi.
say you're a bitch, but we love you.
Aw. Well, you're a bit naive, but you got the good looks to make up for it. But anyways,
Rock is not audible laughing, but he is shaking a little bit in his armor.
anyways, I will, unless you all want me to come with you, I'm going to take care of our little arrangements right now.
Thank you.
Elena's gonna shift over to Daryl and just hold his hand tightly.
Carefully, might hump your leg.
Alright, with that, I already will step away.
Right.
Oh, where to next?
Well, so there's a winery south of Kresk that we could return this, what I deem the Pine Code of Power, to help them restore wine to the area, which I know somebody in our party would be all for. Looks at Aranea, who always wishes she had more wine.
It just helps me work better.
But also, I believe it was the Werecrow people, I don't know, and Valaki who are like related to them. Maybe, I don't know.
You know nothing of that.
I don't.
Send
Oh
your
wait,
words, Hob-Goblin.
what words? I speak nothing.
So, hey guys, just putting that out there. How would y'all feel about talking to a certain lord? And you know what lord I'm talking about?
Michael
About-
Caine, Lord of the Dance?
Are you saying that we're going to storm the castle, quite literally?
I was gonna mention something along the lines of, hey, your quote unquote girl is dead.
She's not all the
Edemarker's
way
killed
dead.
her.
Have her
Shh,
soul.
you don't need to know that. Shh.
If he finds out, he's going to kill all of us because we were supposed to protect her, weren't we?
I tried.
I don't think we're quite as familiar with whatever you all spoke with him before about, or whatever agreements to protect people with, but it may be unwise to anger him if he is the devil everyone claims him to be. Which, well, according to what my brother said at that Burgermeister's mansion, it was rather intense what happened.
It was
Hate to
very
see him-
intense.
I would hate to see him in a fit of rage directed towards the bearers of bad news.
But if we didn't tell him, what then? Like, he would find out either way, right? Since he's all around here.
Well, we
Maybe.
could.
It could be a card that you use later when you're about to strike to throw him off.
You know what? That's actually a really good idea.
What do you expect of a Brilliant?
I still don't see the family resemblance at all.
Finger crossbows towards Roxas.
Did you say finger crossbolts?
Yeah. No guns.
I could make a gun right here, right now.
I mean, I feel like it would be a good idea to surprise him, but then also making him maybe very angry at the people that actually did it would be a good idea.
But it would throw him off, is what he's suggesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or suggested.
Yeah.
Not on top of his game, which could be an advantage for us.
No, whether if we want to bring him somewhere or if we want him somewhere else while we go somewhere. I would assume he sits high and mighty in the castle like most lords do. So it could serve as a good distraction.
I am struggling to remember what Torius knows and what Gawain knew.
Okay.
I know there is something
we'll
that
draw
he
the
would be
lines.
very,
I'll draw the
very-
lines for you if they come up.
essentially, I can't remember if you guys had mentioned to me about the elf and the ruins to the south and the artifacts and all of that, and the possibility of
I don't think
resurrection.
We did, because that's why we pulled the soul. We were thinking about trying to defibrillate, or then like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we were thinking we could save the soul, and then we can bring back the person in the wintry snow area, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way maybe we can bring it back.
Mm-hmm. So, all the while, Rock's looking between Daryl and Elena. Like, you two are serious together forever, right?
One would say it's kind of evolved into that.
Okay, cool. You get one share of the loot then, and I'm gonna go ahead and divide up the loot.
I mean, after literally hit the house,
I was hit by the house too.
I feel like each person that contributed.
I brought you back to life.
Elena almost died.
Would have made it. I mean, look at this face. The death would say, no, you couldn't have another chance.
Would you pay double rent for the two of you?
No.
Then you're getting one share of the loot.
He looks at a loss of words. He looks for Elena. Make it go small.
Elena's just freaking dying. You know what, Daryl? You can't tell him anything. You can't argue with him. He's got a thick skull, like other people I know. And then she realizes that she's talking to Daryl.
At least my thick skull protects something.
There is a look of sympathy on Rox's face as you try to console Daryl.
Oh my god.
Arenea's just face palming. Oh my goodness.
So that's 325 gold pieces a piece.
How much?
325.
Okay.
Damn.
Very 25. Hey, I get paid. Yay! Fine.
I mean, you have to split yours in half with Daryl, but
That's fine.
that we still have the rubies, the diamonds, the sapphire. I say you hold on to one of the diamonds.
I'll take the 500.
Yeah.
I see she does get special treatment. Excellent.
It's to bring one of us back to life. I say Torius gets.
Yes.
I say Torius gets the vial of sharpness.
So you okay with me carrying the diamond?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. That leaves Mass Cure Wounds, Revivify Scrolls, Stone of Good Luck, Potion of Heroism, Sapphire, and 2 rubies.
Do you want me to carry the other diamond as well?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
That one's 325, I believe.
Yep.
Yes. Move that from my inventory.
325. Do you want me to hold the Revivify scroll or no? I mean, I
Revivify
have
Scroll
it.
could be used by anybody who can use a scroll. Scrolls can be used by anybody now, right? There's not like an Arcana check to use a scroll, right?
I don't remember what I said, so sure.
I'm just like I remember 3.5 is like you had to use magical device to be able to use a fucking scroll. So I can't
I
remember
thought
if
it
that's
was on a fail, like there's a penalty for it or something. The scroll burns up or something.
Yeah, let's remember if it was an Arcana check, then you had to use Arcana, or if it was a Divine spell that you had to use Religion in order to cast it, and if you failed, well, it burns up either way, but if you fail, it doesn't work, and if you succeed, it works.
Right.
Let's see. Yes.
Okay, and sorry, and you said that was an oil of sharpness?
Yes.
yes.
And do we know what that does specifically? Like, is it the standard one out of the compendium?
Yes.
Pretty sure I revealed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also
Hoses.
hand over the Tome of Strahd to Aranea. That way I can get that out of my inventory.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe while we're at the
Yeah.
winery, we'll have a chance to relax. Hopefully, we can
Maybe.
read and. Do we know who
It's actually-
owns the winery in character or no?
Yes.
Okay, I can't remember though. Arena would remember.
Oil sharpness is as it pulls up it to be. It's like +3 weapon. Yeah, it's okay. Here we go. I don't know why I put in our potions.
Found it. Awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But
Yeah,
I
you-
figured
you
as
do
the
know, with Rock, with what he rolled like a 26 history earlier, he would be able to relay that.
But yeah, no, I figured you getting a +3 would be super beneficial. I mean, we're the only people who use bladed weapons, really. Say for Daryl. I mean,
I tried and it failed miserably a bunch of times. So.
it'd be really good on Daryl too. Honestly, giving him a +3
Yeah.
would be massive.
I mean,
Yeah.
anything to add more to this wagon of muscle and might would always help anyone. But
2+2.
I don't know how much you can give me, as apparently I do not get as much as everyone else. So
That's what
Right,
happens
say
when
that
you become a relationship.
Say
I
that
asked him
again.
what 2+2 was.
Daryl?
what? What?
What's 2
What's
plus
2
2?
plus?
It's 4.
Ooh.
You
What's
seem
the square
worthy.
root of 69?
Please
Nice.
take the oil. You seem
I
worthy.
don't know what you said, but here, take a look at my abs.
The square root of 69 is 8 something.
8 something. Very precise.
Wow.
They got
Yeah.
it, and then laugh at the joke later.
Wow.
I'm gonna hand the oil over to Daryl because it probably makes sense. Multiple attacks around.
Yeah, yeah.
Rock, do you have a spare vial or something?
believe that's part of the alchemist kit. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking.
You do not have infinite vials in the alchemist kit, but
It's
I would say you have at least one.
I also have an ink bottle that I could empty from ink.
Well, I was just thinking that we could
Suppose.
keep the contents that's in the cauldron and maybe try to use it to our advantage.
Oh yeah, no, I'm down for that.
You get the idea of like everything that's in the cauldron. When the first person who consumes it, all of that, which is a lot.
So you take a sip and it just all goes down your gullet.
All the magic that's there.
I was just thinking we could also use it on somebody that we don't like, and maybe they'll, I don't know, grow an extra
Become a new
arm or blow up or turn into a toad.
Become a god.
Or they could become that, you know.
Like, really good things can happen. Like, you could get like a +4 or something, but at the same time, like you could also get like you're cursed now and you have 4 of a stat. Like, it's across the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, really good things and really bad things can happen.
Yes, that's why I'm hoping the really bad things happen to somebody if we give it to them.
Not take really good things. Okay, so who wants the cat head? Stone of Good Luck. It's +1 to saving throws and ability checks.
I think
That
Aranea.
includes
Oh,
death
wait.
saving throws.
What about Torius? Did
Did
he get something? Did Aranea get something?
I didn't.
Not yet.
I got
Not yet,
money.
neither of them.
Arena's like
Yeah.
counting her coins. I'm okay with money, and she's just counting her gold and putting it in a little purse in her pocket.
Yeah, wizards are great with money because it's like, yes, more spells.
What is left? What is left?
We have the Good Luck Stone. We have the Potion of Heroism. I'm assuming you're keeping both the scrolls just because they're divine scrolls and all that fun stuff. We have the 2 rubies and the sapphire.
Those names? Revivify?
Yeah, Scroll of Revivify and Scroll of Mass Cure Wounds. Mass Cure Wounds is big.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not super important, but you know, we could always just keep the rubies and sapphires and then use them to bribe people whenever we get like terrible charisma checks for the future. Be like, hey, we got like a ruby. Do you want this?
I think just standard gold would work better for that because these are worth a lot of gold.
Never
She does
mind.
have a point. It is easy to conceal for someone if they didn't want to draw attention over a large sack of gold.
Maybe the sapphire. Rubies are expansive.
Regardless, she has a point. Gems are more
Yes.
concealable.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Or we can make pretty necklaces out of them. That was a joke. Never mind.
What does the Potion of Heroism do again? Sorry. I know you have it on here somewhere.
It
It actually gives you the effects of a spell of heroism,
which is
not concentration.
immune. I'm trying to remember immunity to fear. No.
Pulling it up.
I know.
Yeah. You're immune with bravery. You're immune to being frightened and gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah.
At the start of each of its turns.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the way that spell scrolls work is that by like raw, you shouldn't be able to use them if you can't cast the opposite spell. Whatever, you can use them if you want. But if you can't normally cast a spell, like if you're Aranea and you're trying to cast Revivify, then you have to roll a religion check to meet the DC of Revivify. But Elena, for example, she can just cast it, not have to make a check at all, unless it's higher than something that she can't cast.
Right.
So
Like
if she
Mass Cure
tries to
Wounds.
cast like True Resurrection, she has to roll for it.
So we had the potion, the cat's head, and what else left?
Luck
Potion of
Stone.
Heroism, the Stone of Good Luck, and the 2 rubies worth 500 gold pieces a piece, I believe, or are they 500 total? I think a piece. And then the
500
sapphire
gold
worth
piece.
Yeah, and then the sapphire's worth 100 gold.
Well, either me or Torius can take the cat's head.
Yes.
Uh,
+1 to ability checks and saving throws, which includes death saves.
I already have, I think, anyways, if this applies until next level or not, because I have that token on me, but if it applies because I have the token on me, then I think John death saving throws. This would be a question for Joe, I guess.
If you
The
have
ninth
a
level,
trinket or not.
the 9th level tokens of the departed, where I can collect those soul trinkets,
You
as
are
well
8th
as
level,
trinkets
sir.
on. I was just telling you the effect of it, though, since you said I
Oh
have
yeah,
one
yeah.
on
No,
my person.
you do not have the effect of it. You were
Okay,
just able
okay.
to tap into that ahead of time.
Okay.
So, yeah,
What time of the day is it?
It's getting closer to the evening as you guys were trekking through the swamp, so I'd probably say that the light is kind of fading at this point.
I would say that we could possibly explore some of these ruins a little bit before it becomes nighttime, and use the ruins
For
as
camping?
shelter for the evening. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a perfectly good hut right there. Pointing
The
towards
hut tried to kill us.
But
You're right.
I mean,
The baby is creepy, anyways.
Are these like vegetables and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, they're growing out of human skulls.
Are
Yeah.
they? Really?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think of them like as big cabbages. Not cabbage, like spinach, but it unfurls and like in the center of it, tucked away, inside the plant is like a human skull and like a whole bunch of teeth and like blood and gore coming out of the inside of it, like organs growing in the middle.
Blech.
Yes, Elena, I wouldn't go look at that.
Barovia is such a great place. I mean, look at all this rare
It
fauna and
does
flora.
have it does have its good point.
Wow, leaving Roxy's out of it, huh?
I'm
He's
used to it.
extra protection.
is the hut something you all investigated or tried to determine whether
I was
it's
actually gonna
something
go in the
we
hut.
can control? If we had a walking hut, we have a hut walk us to wherever we want to go.
Can I roll a history check to remember what she said? Spellwise?
Yeah, that's kind of pushing it.
Like, is it?
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can figure out if we would be able to use the hut?
Pretty sure it requires the pinecone power.
I would say
Maybe not.
you could probably, even with just you and Rock, you could probably determine that you guys could probably get it working again, given a long period of time trying to figure out whatever she used, if she even took notes. Like, is it possible? Yes. Is it feasible in a short period of time? No. Straight up no.
Wait, did we loot the dead hag? Did we loot her?
Yes, she didn't have much on her.
Ransack the place and see if she kept any notes or anything.
We did loot the chest. Was there like a nightstand, or was there just tables and cupboards or anything like that?
There was a table in there. There was nothing on top of it.
What about inside of it?
That would have been a great thing to check before the inside of the chest blew up.
Ah, shit.
Well, I
That's
thought.
right.
It was only thunder damage. It's fine.
Fine.
It's like a puzzle now. Everybody loves puzzles.
How damaged is the place right now? Like, is it safe enough to go in?
I mean, looking within there, like some of the floorboards have been shattered and splintered up. Most of the furniture is pretty fucked up, except the tub that is the iron tub that's covered in dried blood. That's actually stick pretty firm inside of there. The table and the chair are also pretty fucked up.
I mean, holes in them and stuff. That way we can easily see if there's anything lurking inside.
Holes?
Like,
Oh.
holes in the...
Oh yeah,
in,
no,
like...
they're like and they're broken and different
Oh.
pieces, like dismembered. Like you remember them for what they were.
Hey, Rock.
That, yeah.
Why don't you go and dig through some debris? I'll help.
Do like
If it helps.
But there's this beautiful metal bathtub
I could clean the
that I'm
bathtub.
pretty sure I could fashion into armor.
Or not. You know, I was thinking we could have an actual bathtub to use. But no.
You did clean it already, so it
I did.
is.
Never
It
mind.
was bloodied.
Now it's magically bloody again. Barovia.
Bathtub of endless blood.
What else would you enchant an item with?
Where does it keep coming from?
Wait. Did Erie know about anything about her mother and
She's already
possibly? I can send, okay?
I can also.
Yeah, Aranea can too.
But no,
But,
I
like-
was gonna say I think Erie likes you more, so.
I just
While you're
want to know
doing that-
if there's anything that we could do to help us procure this fucking big ass fucking house.
I kind of don't want it. It hurts.
Yeah, it did. But hey, it could be a blessing.
If
In
Jorgen
disguise.
were here, he'd be all for it. But
It doesn't seem to be quite conspicuous, or it seems to be rather conspicuous outside of these swamps.
Fox does have a point.
I'm gonna just start rummaging through the debris of the house.
Investigation
I will
check
help. I will help.
with advantage.
Yeah. Let's go. Did I click it? I did click it.
Yeah, looking through, you don't really find anything of note. There were no papers per se. There's lots of petrified insects and little creatures. A lot of them kind of like sewn together with other little bones from other ones. Some dried organs of some types of creatures as well, and some appear to be voodoo dolls with bits of bone sticking into them, such as needles.
Lovely. Yeah, this place is bad news.
Yeah.
I think we
Well,
should just burn it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd like
Let's
to
see what the party thinks
look at some
first.
of those effigies as well and see what the spirits whisper around me as I rifle through them.
Okay, so as you get closer to them, you feel the spirits that normally whisper and roam around you are starting to get pulled towards them. And as they do, you start hearing them just start curse, be like, kill, harm, injure, maim, kill, harm, injure, suffer.
Oof.
Oh my,
These appear to be drawing them and putting them into a frenzied and negative state.
I would withdraw quickly once I saw that happening.
You get the idea that you could potentially use these and direct the spirits in a way. However, this would potentially be damaging to them, but useful.
This control over the spirits, I don't. Okay. I don't think I like the suffering it would induce.
Torius,
Let's leave it.
eat your mic.
What's that?
Eat your mic.
Eat my mic. It's trying to whisper. It's trying to whisper.
We get it, you're creepy.
I don't want to inflict further harm on the spirits of this land. This is dark. should be destroyed.
Fire.
He gets out of the house.
Wait. Rock's gonna start dragging out the bathtub.
Make a strength check.
Do you want me to
Oof.
help you, Rock?
I mean, sure. I feel like it's still at normal because we probably don't have much strength between us.
I mean,
like,
you know,
is
my
the
eights
bathtub
won't
like
be there.
iron and stuff?
Yes.
Oh shit. Yeah, good luck, guys.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine. Together or
It does not
Is-
budge.
Is it bolted down? What?
As you look down,
there
yes,
we go.
it is bolted
We
down
got
into the tree.
Oh, for
It
fuck's
does
sake!
not budge.
Oh, okay. Radia's
I'm
going
gonna
like
fucking undo
red.
the bolts.
Oh. Oh man, that was a really. Oh, wow, I must be like gaining some
I've got
muscle.
thieves tools, I've got tinker's tools, and I've got smith tools at the fucking ready.
Wait, check
Let's
if
go.
the water runs.
I have a crowbar and a hammer.
Check what?
Check
The
to
water?
see if the water runs.
Does the water
Turn
run?
There's no
Spigot.
water.
Okay. Is it blood? I'm gonna turn the spigot.
Oop.
There is no spigot.
No, it's just a bathtub that you have to put water in it.
Or blood.
Where am I gonna get blood this time of night?
Give me a tinker's check.
Tinker's check. Okay. So I
No,
get
I just had a terrible
double
thought.
proficiency on these now.
Okay.
Because
No, I just had a terrible thought about what if this hag was like the Elizabeth
That's a plus
Bathory
11.
or
God damn.
something. That'd be fun. Well, it's too bad I forgot to check the stupid desk because of whatever. Oh well.
So, as you go down and you start inspecting the bolts that are running through the clawed feet of this bathtub, and you attempt to pull them out, they do not budge. However, you do notice that inscribed along the where the bolts are put into the tree and along the claws of the tub going upwards are arcane sigils.
Ooh. Might I arcana the sigils? Do you know what they
Sure.
say?
I mean, you cannot read them like a language, but you can roll arcana check.
Hey, Aranea, you wanna come check these out with me?
You can have inspiration for that.
Oh.
Cameron. That was good. That was good.
So Aranea is helping. But I still assume
Interesting.
it's a normal roll, so we're gonna roll it.
It's okay,
Hey.
I'm sure she's helping.
No, well. I could roll it again if you'd like, but that's seems pretty good.
You should roll again. Looking this over, you don't know exactly what it is for. However, the markings and the way that they're placed, they do appear to be kind of ritualistic in nature.
Hmm.
But beyond that, there's not a lot to glean here. These appear to be part of the puzzle, not an instruction manual.
Could
But they do not
I?
appear to be active in a fashion right now by themselves.
Would identify work as the spell? I would like to spend 11 minutes casting identify on the bathtub ritualistically.
Okay, so you're touching the bathtub.
Yeah, why not? I tried to touch it to pull it out.
And you said you use tools.
No,
so
I tried to pull it out. I used the tools to try to get it up off the floor.
So as you identify it, this is a focus and a what's the word? A coven ritual, or not a coven, but more of hag magic. And this is specifically a item used as a focus towards a patron.
Oof.
But beyond that, like, it's not telling you anything else about the ritual. It's just, it is a specific item meant for a specific singular purpose, contacting something outside.
Hmm. So it's
Renee's
just on the
sitting
feet,
there.
right? The feet and the legs.
That you can see.
Renee's just been sitting there cross-legged, waiting. So, what is it?
Hag magic.
Oh.
Some sort of communication device to a patron of some sort. And I'm assuming, using my impeccable logic, that it requires a blood sacrifice of sorts, and or to bathe in blood to contact the DC. Or not the DC, but the deity.
It's a deity. Hmm.
Well, that doesn't sound quite favorable. Are you sure that we can, like, actually use it, though? Because I have a bar of soap I've been waiting to use for, a while.
You want to take a bath in a swamp.
No, I want to take a bath in a beautiful, luxurious hotel room, but sadly, that we can't do that, so we
What's a hotel?
Yeah,
I
what's
meant
a
an
hotel?
inn. I meant an inn, obviously. I would
I
love
was
to
gonna
be
say,
in the
Rock probably
luxurious inn room, by myself.
I was gonna say, I don't think Rock would know what a hotel was. It might exist, but
My bad.
I am not taking that back to the Blue Water Inn.
what if I pay you a gold?
No.
I'll give you 50.
No.
3.5 gold.
You do realize that's much lower than what she just offered me.
On top of the 50.
So 53.
And a half.
Puts a hand to his chin.
I mean, you
No.
do get half of my cut.
True, for eating a very large, oversized roots. So.
What was that
seems
emerald
like,
that you pulled out of here?
What was that?
That emerald you pulled out of the chest before everybody else got to look at it?
How about
should
this?
not be a friend?
How about this? 53.5 gold, and we'll help you prank Roxas.
Roxy's is there right
No,
now.
I'm trying to whisper. I'm trying to whisper right now. Without actually whispering. Because I don't know what it sounds like in my brain.
Stage whisper.
Alright, give me a moment.
We can just we'll prank him and it'll be hilarious and we'll,
I'm listening.
and then
While you're doing that, I'm going to try to cut the feet off of the top so we can move it.
They do not.
That work? Okay.
The saw that you attempt to use starts bludgeoning rather rapidly.
Well, I think it's stuck here.
What if we put the cauldron goop in the magical tub?
Who wants to put their fingers in that? Are we supposed to lift this cauldron?
No, we're trying to get the bathtub out. For some reason.
Why not take the cauldron in if they're having trouble with the bathtub?
No, we don't even. I wanted the bathtub because it was metal. I was gonna make armor out of it. Never mind. Let's go. Burn the house.
Is this part of some skincare thing? Are you trying to bathe in the potion?
No, I want to use the potion in someone's drink, probably in the future. Out of character.
No.
Like, oh hey there, bro, what's up? Well, guess what? I poisoned your wine because you're a dick, Strahd.
It's not necessarily
What's up?
bad.
No, it's just, it'd be nice to be able to relax once in a while?
I'm pretty relaxed.
Never mind. Anything anybody cares about in the house or anything but to firebolt it?
I mean, Daryl, you could just stand right there. We'll leave.
Wow.
I mean, I could stand here. You could light it ablaze, but all I would have to do is give it the sweet puppy dog eye, and the flame would go out. Smitten by my looks.
Maybe like, do you really think you're that cool?
Flips his hair. Oh, no. I know.
So Roxy will go over to Roxius and like,
There you go.
5 gold to cut his hair, shave him bald tonight while he sleeps.
Can I persuade that? Please?
Persuade
No.
what? What?
Perceive.
Oh.
You just roll.
I rolled a
what's
nat
your
20
perception?
firebolting the house.
My passive is 15.
That's not high enough. Roxas will look back over towards you. I would have to hear him complain every day until it grew back. That's a lot of hair.
Be pretty fucking funny though.
He leans a little closer. It was.
Oh look, the house is on fire.
So
You shoot a firebolt at it?
Yeah, I nat 20'd it.
Okay, you'll fucking hop out as you guys see a large firebolt shape up and start eating the outside of this.
I can't
this,
draw.
Eating the outside of this hut as it starts burning slowly. It may or may not catch fire considering how saturated this is, but the immediate area where she bursts flame into is definitely sparking and going rather well.
Sorry, and is this the like walking attack hut that you're lighting on fire, or a building?
Yes. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. This building is no longer there
Okay.
because it is the walking attack hut.
yeah, it
It's
is.
this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Well,
that's why there's no dynamic lighting interference here.
I will toss. I've got a vial of oil. Toss that into where the flames are
Ooh.
going as well.
Okay. Yeah, it lights up a bit more now. If it does not burn it in its entirety, it'll at least burn it to the point of where no one will be able to squat in it.
I could just keep spamming firebolts because it's a cantrip.
So I have a question. So
I
you
have
did
DM words.
you did go into detail about this potion. It could do, or this cauldron full of liquid. It could do bad and good and bad things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's basically chaos in a bottle.
Drink it.
No, I'm not thinking I want to save it and try and actually.
Drink that. I'd like that more. I would like to see what happens if somebody drinks that. That would be very
Dude,
interesting.
I want to fuck. You have
I don't-
no.
I don't want to
Roxas,
drink
I'll
it,
give
but I
you
want
50
somebody to drink it. I
gold
definitely would like to see somebody drink
to
it.
drink it.
You-
Torius,
you
why
say
don't you drink it? If you're so interested.
I kind of want to drink it.
I kind of want to drink.
You are all crazy.
Yes.
You'd
I
also
know,
drink it.
I know. I looked into the void, okay, and that was crazy. This is crazy, okay. Like,
I got an idea. I'm going to attune to the luck stone, and then I'm gonna drink the crazy potion.
Okay, it'll take an hour. You're gonna
well,
drink it though?
we were.
Here,
gonna-
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
You guys have an hour to intervene if you want to do anything prior.
Roxas.
Hold on a second. When I get fucking. We should take a long rest first, because then I get Flash of Genius, and that might help too.
I mean, I was planning on drinking it too. So
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
You-
one use.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should drink
one
it
rest
now.
against it.
Maybe it's
Mm.
evaporating.
I mean, that's why I was going to
Maybe the
suggest.
potency is wearing off.
I was going to
Now we know
suggest
the real monster is in this module.
Well, I was going to suggest the vial thing would be so that we could collect it, so that way we could try to remake it. But
Rock, you drink it.
I will in the morning after a long rest.
So Aranea, whoever imbibes it will pretty much consume it in all of its potency. Whatever's
Yes.
left there won't resemble anything that was used to create it. You
yeah.
won't be able to reverse engineer it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Now, do you think
You
you
would be
should
able-
drink it, or do you think you should bathe in it in the magical bathtub?
Maybe you
That's
should
on
bathe
fire
in
right
it,
now.
Rock. Oh, what am I saying? Don't.
Maybe
Roxas, what do you
it's
Yes,
think?
yes, you should bathe in it, Rock. It will look great on you. Get that Hob-Goblin skin all what's the word the Roxas? Exfoliated.
The fuck's exfoliated?
It's.
It will open your pores, my dear.
Roxas always talks about it when he's visiting the Noble District. Yes,
You scoundrel.
the ladies enjoy going to the saunas.
Can I insight that?
Your skin is covered in a layer of death, and exfoliation is scraping death off.
If you would like to insight, please tell me what you're trying to ascertain and roll your check.
How many times did he exfoliate the skin? Really?
You won't be able to determine that. That's like.
Well, how many times did he visit it?
That's awesome. Like specific information like that, like numbers, you won't be able to determine, but you can like determine emotions of how he's reacting to statements he might say.
Okay, well, as this is going
He
by,
enjoy exfoliating the skin.
Roll an insight check. Under the stoic expression of Roxas, there is a guilty pleasure hidden on that face.
She's going to point at him. Naughty.
That well manicured, maintained face, clean pores.
He'll smile a little bit. But Aranea, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, during this time, Aranea is just like listing all the terrible things that could happen to Rock, trying to lecture him out of it. Like, you could become a god, you could become human.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
that would be terrible. You know, you could die, you could be sent to another plane, you could have
Okay.
4 arms or 6,
That'd be
or
cool.
you know,
That'd be
it's.
awesome.
No, I'm just saying it could be terrible. You could turn into a demon, or
Okay.
Sometimes good things happen whenever you gamble, right, Daryl?
Indeed. Sometimes the best.
Are you
Sometimes you get trapped in there. Isn't that right, Roxas?
like, are you scared of anything, Rock, or?
I mean, no, I'm pretty comfortable.
Me too.
You're not
I
scared.
mean,
You'll have to take that armor off to bathe in it.
I'm just gonna drink it. I'm not gonna pay that.
That's
Aw.
fun. You
Damn.
won't be able to get the full potency of magic from that. Has to touch
No,
the skin.
that's no, that's not how magic works.
I'll do it.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Do I have to get in a pit for this? I mean,
Daryl will put his hand on your shoulder, Elena. I would very much advise you and prefer that you did not.
Okay.
like I said, I'm going to drink the potion after a long rest, assuming
what-
everybody's okay with
What?
this.
What if you get into the cauldron and bathe in it? Like, eh?
I
Huh?
will lift the cauldron into the bathtub if he is going to get in it.
All we are doing is having me drink it. Why do you
The
want to see me
shower time.
naked?
You know, sometimes you just have to do things because it's more fun that way. He says, picking up the cauldron.
Somebody
Over to
did
the
it.
house.
How is on fire?
Alright, can you put this out?
No, I don't have that spell.
Oh no!
You big brain
Tomorrow.
types are just no fun.
Long rest. Let's take a long rest. I'll
Oh,
take
I'm
watch.
very much fun.
He'll put the cauldron back where it was. You guys taking a long rest in the swamps?
Well, there are some ruins. First off, I'm going to use my alchemist kit to take a vial of magical luck potion or fuck you over potion. One of the two. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, add Witch's Brew to your inventory.
Ooh, boy.
Sounds very ominous.
It's probably fine.
What could happen?
Yeah. What chaos can this bring upon the party?
Just chaos and not those spamming Final Fantasy memes that happened when freaking the new Final Fantasy remaster came out.
Okay, so you successfully gather one vial of Witch's Brew. However, if something else were to imbibe from this before you were to drink it, it would render it inert.
That's why we dump it out. No,
So wait, there's only one use, but it's a big thing.
for the entire
this?
potion, yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
It's all linked together.
Okay. Hey,
Well-
Rock, why don't you just bathe in it? It'd be a lot better.
If it's gonna get
You can
used up in one
exfoliate at the
shot,
same time.
Might as well make the most of it, right? You know, exfoliate the skin. Oh no!
He's going to look at you all in the face and just say, fuck it, and drink the potion right now.
Damn, I was hoping that you oh shit.
It's probably,
Okay.
it's probably fine. Good luck, everybody.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is, alright, well.
Ooh.
I got my D6s ready.
Oh no! Music starting.
I rolled a 9.
One second, I need
and
to use the
then-
bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sacks.
Hell.
83 was your left leg grew 4 inches longer. 20,
The great thing,
28
the great thing
was-
about artificers is my magical armor compensates for that shit. I could lose a limb and be fine. It's awesome.
Wait, did you take off your armor?
No. It's magical.
28 was you expand 3 sizes inside your armor.
Oh no!
It only takes an action to doff it. God, artificers are great.
46 was you're no longer an artificer.
Oh. What am I now?
As you are standing there and you imbibe this liquid, your surroundings go blank.
Okay.
Everyone else melts and fades away from you, and you find yourself standing on something firm and solid.
Yep.
As a voice echoes in your mind. Oh, something new. Something strange has come to my doorstep. It seems in time we will become friends. You feel the sensation crawling down your spine. Kind of like tentacles. Slowly stretching upwards and pulling on your back to the nape of your neck. You reach out behind to grab it. It touches nothing as you feel it continue up and into your mind. I will show you when the things come. I will show you the world as you have never seen it before. The last thing that you see is a familiar starscape, similar to the observatory. The last thing that you feel is the pressing down of something undescribable besides foreign and wrong. Take seed in your mind. The rest of you look as Rock stares forward, his helmet off, and his eyes just goes jet black. And then they clear.
Rock, are you okay?
Are you possessed?
Blueberry? um. That probably wasn't an ill omen at all. I'm sure it's fine.
As he's
Probably
talking,
just-
you guys notice a third eye.
What about that?
You have something right there.
Do I see chakras now?
You see through it.
Huh. Do I have true vision now, or like? I'm gonna close
Give
my
him a third
other
eye.
eye. I'm gonna close my eyes or my two normal eyes and look through the third eye. And what do I see? Just normalness.
See everyone around you.
I have to modify my helmet. Or I'm gonna close the helmet and then try the same thing.
You see like you normally do.
So it can see through my helmet?
You'll need to modify it, like you can see
Okay.
normally, like you normally do.
Okay. All right, well, I'll have to modify my helmet.
Well, that was disappointing and kind of creepy.
Hey, Daryl.
Yes?
Gonna peel the helmet back and just look at him with all three eyes. I'm watching you.
So does this grant you better sight, Rock?
No, I'm pretty sure it's the same. I think I just have a third eye now.
Wait, I wonder if it hurts if one of us pokes it.
Don't touch my eyes.
Wonder how
Are there
it
any
works.
Joe, are there any noticeable changes I see right now or feel right now?
You still feel like a lingering of those, like, the feeling of that, whatever it was, crawling up your nape, your neck, and like around your head and like settling there. You feel like you're not alone. But besides that, no, not really.
Can I think to it? Does it listen to my thoughts?
What are you thinking towards it?
So I'm not going crazy, am I? You're actually here. Do you have a name?
You just hear a gurgling laugh back towards you.
I'm gonna call you Fred.
I'd like to stand in front of Rock, hold a finger out, and go to one side, and then to the other, and see if which of his eyes follow my finger.
That's up to him.
I would like to think all three follow.
Oh, this is definitely not okay.
This is very interesting.
Very interesting.
Think how much easier it would be to look through a magnifying glass, only having to hold it up with one eye.
Yeah. But that being said, I see we take a rest, and I need to modify my helmet so I can see. I feel like this is only going to improve my depth perception. But yeah.
If we take a rest, I would like to stand watch over Rock.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't wake up and murder us all in the night.
I would also take like a second watch if Torius needs sleep too. Maybe take a watch with Daryl.
Okay.
During my watch, or I would at least sit up for a watch and quote unquote help, but mostly just be modifying my helmet.
Okay. You won't be helping then.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine.
Okay.
Quote unquote helping.
Yeah, I'll take that watch while Rock is doing that.
Okay. So, give me a perception check. And give me a perception check with advantage. Then who's doing the third watch? Is it Aranea, or are you taking another watch, Torius, because you're an elf?
I'll take the third watch.
Okay. And give me a perception check, Aranea. Okay.
Did we have fading inspiration from? I guess I wasn't there, so I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, everyone has fading inspiration. But if I don't specifically say you guys don't have it, you guys get it.
All right, oh, there we go.
Yep. Torios, your watch goes uneventful as you're looking throughout the swamps and the scarecrows that were chasing and racing towards you guys, towards the hut before this old crone was slain. They still loom ominously, and it does seem like whatever wildlife does approach, even somewhat kind of any wildlife in the area steers clear of them. So even if they might be approaching from a distance, as soon as they see one of those, they steer wide away. After that, Elena, what you notice as Rock lays down to sleep is that you notice where Rock is, he starts thrashing violently in his sleep. And you can see he starts grabbing his head, and his helmet comes off, and you can see out of his mouth and like out of his throat, his chest, even like through the armor, you see tentacles starting to, and you see him choking and grasping for air as this dark, black, viscous ink is spraying out of his mouth. What do you do?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go help him.
Okay. Daryl goes over there and just holds him down.
I'm gonna try to do the Heimlich.
Okay. So Daryl will stop holding him down. You give me a strength check.
Oh God, no.
I am gonna use my fading inspiration.
Okay. As you like wrap your arms around him, you start trying to dislodge this tentacle that is literally coming out of his mouth. Tentacles like erupt out of his chest and grab around your arms and start constricting you too. And you can see now it's not ink; it's something else, darker, more viscous and black. And as it's touching you, you feel a cold emptiness starting to spread over you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Totally fine.
Can I use my inspiration from the other game? Oh.
I do have inspiration. I'll give it to you on that one. Because it's my dumbass character that's causing this shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh god.
How do
Okay.
you roll worse? Can I take that back out of disappointment?
Nope. Okay. Is this the end of potential modifications?
I
I'm
also
asleep.
have
I
an
can't do shit.
I also have an inspiration, but I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna
asleep, but
Can I
I'll
holler
give it to
out
you if I can.
Torius or Aranea's name? Or Roxas even?
We need to resolve this first.
Okay.
All right. Can I use my inspiration even though my character's asleep?
Yes.
Is that like it? Okay. You have another shot at this.
Oh god.
Definition of insanity.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, it's better than.
Might be.
The emptiness that hollows within you. The expanding of your mind and also shuddering of your personality stops as the ink or whatever this is spreads over you. You pull back, kind of shaking from whatever this is.
Hey guys, help!
Okay. Yeah, with that, everyone else can awaken up and you guys can see this, and he's just kind of thrashing there.
What is going on?
Something's got a hold of him and it tried to take a hold of me.
Probably fine.
You hear your mind, Aranea. Worry not, little magician. It'll be fine, as with all things.
Joe, I appreciate you doing this, but you don't have to do that watery
It
voice
is
every time.
crazy.
It's like shaking me out.
It's so good, but like I know it's a pain in the ass to try to do that. So
I like trying new things, okay?
it's fantastic, but like I know it's a pain in the ass to try to do that.
But as you guys are just at a loss of what is this? What is going on? There is a sudden as the tentacles writhe back within him. That inkiness still staining his armor and kind of like spilling out over the side of his mouth. Rock,
Yeah.
choose a stat.
Oh boy.
It cannot be lower than it cannot be 8 or lower.
Oh damn it! I was gonna choose charisma. Let's
Intelligence.
go with no. I'm gonna go with strength.
What's your strength?
10.
That's insufficient.
You said 8 or lower.
I have to look at your stats, but that would be insufficient because I believe. Well, more importantly, I suppose the real question is, what is your charisma?
8.
Okay. So, buddy, you're gonna lose 5 points in something.
Dexterity.
Dexterity? Does that bring it down to 8 or lower?
9.
Okay. As you waken up, you feel more confident in yourself. You feel a gushing of excitement, of wonders to come from something else in your mind. Your charisma is now 13. Your dexterity is now 9.
Yeah.
Additionally, you have the Awakened Mind feature from the Great Old One Warlock class. So, Any creature in 30 feet you can speak telepathically to.
Oh, that's fine.
But the creature must be able to understand your at least one language that you can speak.
That's at will, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have a feeling he's gonna fuck with us with that?
I would never. I really need fucking plate armor now because dear
Are you
God,
done doing tentacly things?
I think
Oh,
I
you
am.
also have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, cool.
Oof.
Can't all be good, right?
I heard a voice in my head
Sound like.
from whatever is inside of you.
Oh yeah, Fred.
There is great power in true names. Perhaps you do not want to reveal that too freely.
Way to break the DM.
Well, he said that there was. He said that, I guess basically you're gonna be fine, but I don't know how this is fine.
That didn't feel fine to me. No, it didn't.
Ugh. Oh,
I
that was a
felt that
very
much.
creepy voice, too.
Oh fuck! I did lose 3 AC there. Ouch.
Like how like looking down your armor has also been penetrated and like destroyed by not entirely destroyed, but like the chest piece has been severely damaged. You'll have to spend some repair fees.
Just love fucking me, don't you? So, is it still functioning as my chainmail right now?
And -1.
16 AC. Or scale mail, I should say.
-1. Till you fix it up.
Or make new armor. Okay, so I hear a voice in my head. Now, I think it coincides with the eyeball. Again, he didn't give me a name, so I'm calling him Fred. But he says he's gonna show me some things, so I mean, I don't think it's so bad.
It seemed like maybe he was trying to devour you from the inside while you were sleeping.
Kind of looked like that, didn't it, Daryl? As she's going to step behind Daryl, peeking over his shoulder.
I've never had squid before, but it looks like what it would be the opposite if it were trying to eat you. Yes.
Ugh.
Right. Would I know that I have this awakened mind? Like, would I feel something different about that, or?
You feel it itching in your mind. You feel something new. You don't necessarily know it like in all its abilities and all that.
I'm gonna kind of reach for it and just kind of like. I figure with my substantial intelligence and would think logical way of thinking, like a new compartment in the mind is something you would want to explore.
It's not necessarily a compartment in the mind, but
You know what I mean, though. Like, there's something there
Yes.
that's not been there.
it is reaching towards that different thing that you cannot, no matter how intellectual you are, all the words that you may know, you cannot find a descriptor for what is riding with you. And as you reach out, you feel it not grab your hand per se, but more of engulf you, as you feel you can project your will towards things. What it does per se, you don't know, but
Okay. feeling that, he's gonna kind of look around, and then just because it's fucking Daryl, he's gonna look at Daryl and say, "You should shave your head," but mentally.
Okay. Are you projecting any emotions with this?
Curiosity.
Hmm.
That would be my noisy neighbor kid. Sorry. I get to stay on push to talk forever.
Make an intelligence. No, this would be make a charisma check.
Hey, I'm slightly better at these now, guys.
Well, as long
Not only the face, but the tentacle face.
as long as we don't have to worry about you accidentally or purposely killing us in our sleep.
I would never, probably.
You feel a wriggling satisfaction within you as Elena, you look as Daryl turns around. You know, I think I would look better without hair.
I don't. What are you?
He starts pulling out a dagger and
No.
starts.
Wait.
He's going.
Rock?
He's going to town.
No. I stop him.
Make a grapple check or a strength check, athletics check.
Male pattern
Did you
boldness.
say-
Male
did
pattern
you say-
boldness.
Did you
Athletics
say
check.
athletics?
Yep.
Okay.
So sorry. I didn't think it would be like suggestion.
13. Where are you at, Daryl?
His hands are occupado right now.
Yeah, but he's a strong boy.
But he also a dumb.
Whoa, okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so you're able to kind of like pull his hand, this and the knife going going to work at it as he's just not really like looking at you. He's kind of like looking off the distance, and
He's going to try to break that and just kiss him on the lips and then say, "Stop."
so as you kind of like you take that time, you hold his knife, and a couple seconds go by. He's like, "What was I?" And then you kind of you stop, you kiss him. Oh, I seem to have lost a moment there, but for whatever it was, apparently I was doing the right thing.
Whoa.
Did I notice like Rock staring off at him or no? With my passive or anything.
I mean,
I
he
mean,
just kind of looked at everybody.
It wasn't really like squinting his 3 eyes at him like. But,
Okay. All right.
Rock, you get the idea that you could probably pass on words and information to other people, but if you put too much into your message, it might become more than that. You also feel
Suggestion.
a deepening. I wouldn't say a deepening connection with whatever is in your mind, for better or worse.
You are
Interesting.
married to your mind now.
Wasn't he already? Look, Fred has needs.
Fred has needs. Tentacle comes out of the ear.
Okay. I'm gonna try something here. Looks to Aranea. Not using his mouth, just telepathically speaking. Can you hear me?
You can hear Rock speak in your mind. Can you hear me?
Brainia nods. Yes, I can.
Oh, this is cool. Cool. My brain is so powerful now that I can speak to you without using my voice.
Arania smirks and does the same thing with her feet.
Yep. You hear Rainy speak back. What do you say?
Oh, I can do the same thing, Rock. At least I didn't have to sell my soul. And she laughs so
Ooh.
loud.
I didn't sell my soul. I just grew a third eye. It's fine.
You have a tentacle monster inside of you. I don't think this is okay.
He's been there all the time. It's a parasite. I ate some raw fish one time. It was...
I'm just saying you, and I point to Brock's third eye, and I'm like, I'm not even talking to you, Brock, Fred, or whatever your name is. If you kill any of my friends or Rock, it's not going to be fun for you.
I like how it's any of my friends
Ooh.
or Rock.
I like how the DM is like, try me.
I am not a magician, and she walks off.
Good times. I see this as an absolute win, honestly. I feel a bit more clumsy. I gotta fix this armor.
How tall is Rock?
How tall is Rock? He's like
Rock, how tall are you?
5'7". I can't remember how tall I is. Yes, how tall I is.
5'10".
And I made the 5'10", right. He's a gangly boy.
I'm gonna see how tall I am. Oh, damn. Okay. 5'5"? And you're 5'10", right?
Yeah.
Ooh, damn. Never mind. Can't do that because I'm a short shit.
You were gonna try to intimidate me?
No, I was going to reach up and grab your head and specifically talk to that eye.
I mean, you can. He's not strong. You could pull him down.
He's not strong or fast.
No.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Elena's gonna come up to you, take your
Okay.
head within her hands, and
Okay.
pull you down.
I'm probably not gonna resist this one.
Look, like talking to this third eye, and she's gonna say, I don't appreciate you trying to take a hold of me. And if you caused my friend Rock to choke in his sleep again, I wouldn't be opposed to coming in there after you.
The eye blinks.
I'm trying to essentially intimidate whatever's in him.
I'm aware.
You're much better at it than I am.
Tell me what you felt when the darkness touched you. What was this presence?
Pretty ancient, pretty like I saw the cosmos. It was a pressure. I wouldn't say it was like friendly, but not necessarily foreboding. It was just there. And it's kind of tentacly and kind of went up in the back of my head and speaks like he's got like a lot of water in his mouth for some reason. Said he's gonna show me some things. I mean, gave me an eye. I could talk in people's brains now. It's fun.
If you require someone to cut open your head and try and remove it, I will attempt that.
I will
course you
keep that
will.
in mind.
The rest of your watches go uneventful. So you guys know.
What is this shit?
There you go. But yes, I'd estimate about 30 gold repair to fix the armor up.
Yeah. I do have a bunch of spare metal in my bags, but I would probably need a forge more so than anything. Which is weird because when I get a forge, I'm making fucking plate.
Noted, Aranea. Yes, you will need a forge in order to work the metal that you have acquired.
Fair enough.
Alright, so
Your
I'll
exhaustion goes away next morning.
Yay!
But the rest of you are still standing. The swamp is still there. The bugs are still prevalent. However, they seem to be keeping a berth of this area.
So,
Is yours.
Battermockers really use their forge. And it's technically on the way to the vineyard.
I mean, did we take a long rest already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Do
we're
we have a sense of how much a garrison they keep in their castle?
I think the person to ask that would be not here. Would be the irony.
Send
we-
ascending.
I mean, we can make our way there. It's going to take us a couple days to get there, anyways, right?
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
perhaps she'll return with your information before we scale the walls.
We could probably, like I said, make our way there. Then there was a pond nearby that she wanted us to meet her at originally. We could tell her that we're there. She can meet us there, give us information and all that fun stuff before we can make our battle plans for that. Or storming the castle, or her letting us in somehow, or something like that.
I did have an idea about us maybe sneaking in somehow. That would be also something we could try and figure out.
Oh yeah?
Well, we got out the one way. Why wouldn't we be able to just sneak back in?
Because that requires scaling a cliff, and somebody, I won't name any names, fell off.
But we were split up last time, and we have more people with us this time.
Yeah, we have to go up the cliff now.
the only feasible way of approaching it is by road. Unless you can take flight into the air or something like that. While you're all there, I will keep an eye on Valaki to see if anything new arises.
A nod.
So, head north at the very
Frontal
least.
Assault. I mean, I'm not throwing any no's.
I don't think we actually heard you. Or I didn't hear you.
Frontal Assault.
I mean, maybe. We might be able to
If
sneak
we're
in and
trying
then,
to
like...
sneak, some of us will be at disadvantage. Me
guys, I'm at-
included.
I'm at disadvantage with a -1 now.
Ouch.
I like
Look,
the,
I was...
heading to the pond and trying to gain more information.
Yes, I think that is probably our best choice of.
So, would you like me to message or send a sending to Erie or Irie and have her meet us at the pond?
Yeah, tell her that we're heading up there from the swamp, and whenever she is available, meet us there.
I'll do exactly that.
What are you sending her?
I'm typing it right now.
What are you sending her? What are you sending her?
Don't say anything about the third eye. She doesn't need to know about that.
No,
I
tell
was
her
gonna
everything.
leave that out.
Just out of curiosity.
Okay. Yeah, no, I need that because then my AC actually goes up again.
It might be over it.
Yep, you get to get the at the end right before time. We will be there waiting. So, I read you could miss the pond. Where is my sassy rogue? Let's go back to myself. That'll work. Let's see. That's all she'll respond with. Well, I'll gather some of the some by that time, if that's what you want. That'll be the end of my deal with Aranea.
She kind of just giggles. She'll be there. And it will be the end of her deal with you, Aranea, is what she said.
Well, I'm glad to get that ring back.
That wasn't part of the deal.
No.
The deal was you gave her the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes, that is true. Right.
All right, you guys are in the swamp still. Where shall the winds take you?
North to the pond.
I will get I wanted to kind of do the gentle repose on Irina's body, or yeah, Irina's body.
That's
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back up there.
Wait, do we still have her body?
Yep,
Okay.
we sure do.
I'm looking in that thicket of where you
Yep.
left her body.
Mhm.
It is not there.
Oh, Strahd's got it.
Oh no! I can try give her back.
That's cool. We got her soul. That's all that matters.
So for
Is
real though,
there
that
a,
body's not there.
100%.
Oh shit. Can I look around?
You know when you find
What are you
where
looking for?
an animal
A
killed
body?
like a bird and there's just a pile of feathers?
Or see if it walked away.
Oh no.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I make an investigate the area more so than perceive the area. Jeez.
You not see any bodies. You not see any walking dead bodies. You see where you left the body. It's not there.
Okay, well, we're missing one big, huge thing.
Oh
If you want to
she's
no.
gonna-
investigate the area, roll investigation check, Rock.
Yes, please.
I'll help with that.
Thank you.
Use assisting to advantage.
Not
Looking
much.
around, You don't see anything stands out to you regarding dead bodies or, Irina. But
I hardly know her.
Doesn't look like a corpse was dragged into the thicket by
It's a rattle
animals.
check.
Good at that.
I will say, Elena,
Hmm?
you do see drag marks away from the tree, but after that, you don't see anything. But you can give me a survival check, Torius.
I would relay that information too.
You don't see anything.
What do I see with my Eldritch Abomination eye?
Same thing everyone else does.
Okay.
There are drag marks leading to this tree, it seems.
This doesn't seem like the type of place a corpse will.
What if Strahd came down and got her? That.
It's very. Kind of feels like it's his MO right now.
Well-
Apparently, you saw your last companion like show up and be like, I'm here. Now you have my fingers. He took the other guy. Now he's got that one. He's making an army.
Well, Irina is special to him, so he would need her soul.
Yeah, but we have her soul.
Yes, exactly. So
I love this music, Joe.
it is very good.
Thank you. We're currently playing the game it's from.
Oh,
Baldur's Gate?
Divinity 2. Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yes.
Really good game.
yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say that maybe us making sure that we don't lose her soul in any way, because it's not something you can
This
lose.
soul?
Oh boy.
It's in front of you.
Yeah, definitely not. Good to know that it can't lose it. Can anyone steal it from you? Like I can't, and Arena's gonna try and like grab it from him, like grab the light thingy.
Disappeared.
Oh, okay. Just making sure that Strahd can't steal that from you.
So here's a question. Did it look any different to my third eye? Well, I'm gonna ask this question with everything. I have a new eyeball.
Looking at it,
You also have a mind player in your
Okay,
brain.
Not hold it too close to Rock's mouth on the off chance that some dark tentacle reaches out and tries to grab it, though.
noted.
I would say any orifice of rock would probably not be safe. Mouth, ears, nose, anything.
My tentacles were erupting out of his neck as well. Like, orifices don't mean anything.
Pores?
Wait, who's the last one that had Irina's body?
You guys probably would have made Daryl move the body.
Strahd.
Just gonna look at Daryl. Hey Daryl,
Yes.
did you move the body of Irina by chance?
Well, they had to once all of you were done killing those, whatever the fuck those things were.
Could you show me where you put it, please? And thank you.
I mean, you're already at the tree. It's right there. That's where it's not here anymore. I leaned her up against it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh shit.
it's probably fine. I wouldn't worry about it. You'll probably see her again with Strahd.
The body is not important, it is just a vessel. If we find the ability to restore this soul, that is the true nature of a being.
Can I think really hard on where the body is and see if I see it?
Make an intelligence check.
Well, we could always message Strahd now and pretend that we haven't found out that the body is missing and try your plan on telling them that the Ida
What if they don't know
markers-
he's missing or she's missing anyway?
Rock. You
Yeah.
focus. You squint your eyes. You see nothing different. You feel nothing different.
Okay, cool. That was worth a shot.
I mean, it could be the Ida markers that have them. Her.
Yeah, they do like to make flesh abominations.
Oh God, I hope not. Oh no.
Out of character, I don't know if this is metagaming or anything. Elena, you don't have like the scry spell or anything, right?
I think scrying is just for druids and other. But
That's too-
no, it would
That's
be
too
a
high
5.
level for you guys.
Yeah, it would be a 5th
Okay.
level spell.
Never mind.
Barovia doesn't get that fun. Till the very, very end.
Do you have locate object? Because right now we're not trying to find a person, we're trying to find a corpse. I would say a corpse is an object, not a person. I think locate object also has like a range on it, so
I'm trying to.
It does.
Okay, so clerics can. Okay, but I would have to, like, I would have to take a long rest and then put it in my
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Repertoire.
yeah.
so
Would a body be an object?
Yes.
Okay.
apparently it's the soul which makes you a person. Not the meat popsicle that walks around with it.
You
This
ain't
is
got
what
the
I said.
wisdom to know that.
I don't.
Do I?
I mean, being a cleric, you would hold more importance over the spirit or the soul of a person. So you would think that'd be a more divine, as that is what would ascend into the afterlife. So you would definitely, as a cleric, hold more weight to a soul.
Oh, hey. TM.
So,
Could I cast divination?
I mean, I don't know. Can you cast it?
I can.
Yeah,
Let's see. That's a question. Yes. If
I
you
think
have
I've-
an appropriate insights or incense or sacrificial offering.
Oh shit.
I mean Daryl's right there.
He turned towards you and he says, anything you need.
No, you don't want this. You don't want this.
Back to the bathtub.
Oh, what have I signed myself up for?
What Elena's gonna do is she's gonna go off a little bit away from the party. And she's gonna set up a spot. And she's going to see if I have a dagger.
Would your deity really accept a blood sacrifice?
Blood from my blood, or blood from her blood, you know. Maybe.
A sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion.
Yeah.
That also amounts to 25 gold.
25 gold worth of blood.
So yeah,
I-
she'll take her hand axe and like slice it a little bit and then do this. And then cast or ritually cast divination.
You still need 25 gold worth of something.
Yep. Can it be gold? Wait, can it be? I have a jewelry box that's worth 50 pieces of gold.
Who's your deity again?
Shantia.
Mhm.
Make a religion check.
I don't think Shantae cares about jewelry.
Religion. Oh,
Zero. Okay. So, being a cleric of Shantae,
Mhm.
you know that she mainly presides amongst life and plants and agriculture and
Mhm.
the reaping of. She is not particularly concerned with monetary value.
I need to go out and find a fucking flower that she'll be interested in. Oh my god.
Or incense.
I believe
Yeah,
I
do you
do
get
have
that?
that in my priest pack.
Yeah, it's good
25
stuff.
gold's worth?
I don't think it's 25 gold's worth, but
Basic
here, hold
incense
on.
is like a silver piece.
That is a lot of fucking incense.
That's a lot of incense.
I can't remember how much incense are in
It's like
the priest pack.
It's like 10. It's either 1 or 10. Either way, it would only amount to 1 gold.
Oh.
yeah.
Tops.
We found some pot. Natural growing pot.
420,
How
bruh.
much is that an ounce in Barovia?
Well, you would have to find it, and then I would have to unfortunately make the rules for it.
Can she go and see if she can find a particularly awesome flower that she can, or a couple flowers?
If you want to start roaming the wilds of Barovia, yes.
How about you ask for help?
This would
Hey
also take a
guys,
considerable amount of time,
Yes.
but depending on your nature checks.
I need help finding flowers. She says with a smile. Like awesome flowers, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Because I need to talk to my goddess.
While you guys are having this
Fine.
discussion, Daryl has just accepted a very generous wine bottle from Roxius.
Oh
and
no.
Goes to drink and it starts pouring all over his chest. He's got puts his hands up and shoves Roxas the thumb over it. Starts drinking again.
I was gonna warn you about that.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
I'll take the
I will
lead.
too.
Alright.
Okay.
Why is it you seek a flower?
I need to offer it up to my goddess. Because I have a question that needs to be answered. And hopefully she can help with that.
Your
It's about
goddess.
Irina. Irina, yeah.
I don't
She
even
is a
know her
goddess
name.
of flowers.
Shantea is my goddess. She is the goddess of harvest and everything green and, harvest things.
Would ale
Wood.
be considered something harvest-wise? There is barley in it.
It would be considered a product of harvest, so yes.
How about we just give her one of these casks of dwarven ale I have?
Oh, but I was gonna quite enjoy looking for flowers.
I have 13 kegs of this shit.
Torios, were you going to ask a question?
Perhaps the goddess of the harvest would appreciate the sacrifice and destruction of something that takes life. I have this vial of wyvern poison. Perhaps that would be a suitable sacrifice to destroy.
That be okay, DM?
How chill is
With
Shantae
that-
today?
With that religious check. Religious check. I was assuming you explained to her what it is. Wyverns aren't necessarily per se unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, going along with his lines of thought, like if you were to kill some type of undead that had value on it, that would be unnatural. Not necessarily like Shantae is like strictly like all undead must die, but it is not of her. That's like pretty opposite of her portfolio. So that poison, no, that'd be no go.
I would simply turn that down to Torius and be like, I don't think that would work.
I'm gonna reach in my bag of holding and pull out a couple of those kegs of dwarven ales that we got from the observatory.
Okay.
I would think a couple kegs would be at least 25 gold's worth. Let's make it 3. An even 3. And just set it there. Use this maybe? I don't know. It is a product of harvest.
Okay. She'll in fact use that if she can, and hopefully it'd work.
Can I still roll to see if I find some awesome flowers for Elena?
I mean, you can go out in the wilds and start looking. However, it will take time depending on what you roll nature-wise. Like, regardless, it's gonna take time. But like, if you roll a 1, like, it's gonna be a large part of your day, if not the entire day. If you roll a 20, you might be like gone an hour and be like, "Hey, look, I found this fucking black orchid. It's pretty dope." You want to take that risk.
Sure, why not?
All right, fucking YOLO. Woo! All right.
At 5.
19.
Let's go this old fucking alchemy document that I had. I know it's in my Google Docs. Smart. Pulling up the older resources. God, it's like
Now,
5 years ago.
Poppies.
I mean, there has to be something here in this dead old, ugly, gnarly land. I mean, goodness. Half the trees are...
D&D.
Goodness. Ooh, some mushrooms. No, probably not. Random stuff, I'm just saying.
God, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Channel D&D tools, probably. Nope. I'm not that smart. Ah, here we go. Okay. You rolled a 4 and 19. We are in a woods biome. Therefore, each of them. Articles to forest. Okay, it's daytime. Okay. So you are successful. However, I need to determine what you actually find. Roll 2d6. 7. Okay.
The most average number for 2d6.
7's my favorite number.
It's a good number.
Let's see. Okay. So, you did not find a plant. However, what you do find is that you find this thick white wax that's kind of seeping out of a couple trees near this lush and wet area. You're able to recognize it for being a a wax that is generated in nature and that has some healing properties, or at least some alchemical properties. This might suffice. You're unsure of its actual value, however, you do know it is commonly used amongst traders.
Well, I guess this'll work. I was hoping to find a flyer for Roxas, but oh well. And I'll collect as much as I can.
Okay. You find 1 stock.
Okay. And I'll bring it over to Elena. I know it's not much, but I found this. It's supposed to be really good with healing.
Yeah. So you see she has this kind of balled up mass of white wax. Elena is busy already performing the ritual, it seems. Let's see.
I was gonna burn some incense too to like purify the grounds around me.
Okay. You come back and see she's already in the beginning of starting this ritual. I'm assuming that's Husk.
Yeah, husk.
Okay.
Husk.
Okay. So as you begin cleansing the area and start dripping some blood over the kegs, you realize that while this does contribute towards the ritual, that these kegs alone are not enough. However, that they are accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So your offering will not be enough as it currently stands.
While doing this, I am mindful of what's around me too.
Yes.
So.
But if you start engaging in conversation, you're going to have to restart the ritual. It will not consume the ingredients, but if you start talking to people and start having conversations, then timer reset.
Oh yeah, sorry, I realized I was on push to talk. I said Aranea would just wave and put down the thing, and then that way it's beside Elena and she can just use it for the ritual if she wants.
Yeah, people can talk to you, but talking back would be
She will lift it.
Restart the ritual.
She will lift it and set it over there on the kegs and stuff.
Okay, that's also accepted. However, it's still not enough. 25 gold.
I've got more. I've got more fucking kegs. Let's go.
What if I draw a really pretty flower on one of my piece of papers?
Oh no!
I'm really proficient in the calligraphy tools thing because I thought it would be useful.
I add another keg.
Okay. As you add another keg, with the 4 kegs and the wax that has been provided, that is sufficient enough for this.
Got 9 kegs in that shit.
So, as you sit down in the area, the incense burning and kind of clouding your mind until you are just you feel like you are a bough of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And as you feel a rustle of wind that passes by, and each of you also feel this rustle of wind that passes by, carrying amidst with it dirt and dust, kind of blocking the view of Elena for a second. As it passes by, she is not clouded or dirtied by it, but all the offerings have been whisked away. All right, let's take a look at the spell. Let's see what I can tell you.
Beans.
Whenever you said beads rock, I automatically thought Mardi Gras.
That is not a question. You will have to rephrase.
Could you help me locate?
I can give you a straight up Dick DM answer and say yes, and that's the end of your spell. So I need a question.
Mother, could you locate Irina? What's her last name? Like, I can't.
The name's fine. All right. So I understand what your intent is. However,
Mhm.
and I will go forward with it, but it's more of specifically asking where is her body, not could you
Yeah,
locate.
yeah. Where?
So there is as you feel that you are a growing plant, still healthy, a young tree. You feel a heavy wind blow, and you are no longer that tree, but a leaf cruising over the horizon. And you feel yourself whisked up a mountainside over top a ominous-looking castle. A familiar cliff of the Edemacher estate.
Oh shit. Okay.
It comes back to you. Yes, I already did say after she would leave that you all would be pursued once more. So it seems that the agents of the Edemachers have been following you and have found what you have left behind.
She's gonna snap back and she's gonna say, "The Adamwalkers, they have it." They've been following us this whole entire time.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I was thinking it. I didn't say it.
Damn, I wanted to headbang shit.
I couldn't resist.
Shantae spaghetti.
Yes.
So I guess we should go there, right?
I mean, that's where we're kind of planning on going, anyways.
We still need
Let's
to meet up with Irie, too.
Yeah, at the pond.
Yep.
Go there, get our information, and hopefully by the time we storm the castle, they haven't made her into a flesh abomination. All right, let's go.
Yep.
So where you guys are all going?
Yep.
To the pond.
Pond first.
Yes.
Okay.
That we pull up out regionally.
But I guess Torius would just say to Aranea, carrying on the conversation that was in chat, yes, their business does seem dark. I do not know what your past business was, but hopefully we can put an end to it.
Or find answers. Definitely. I was wondering if I could ask a favor, although it might be dangerous. I was wondering, when we meet Eerie, I might do something strange. Would you be able to maybe just slip a certain ring that she has out of her pockets that I gave her?
Oh, God.
I technically didn't mean to give it to her forever, and I'll definitely pay you for your services if you want. I don't know if that's how it works between a rogue or a thief or whatever your line of business is.
Research. It's my line of business. The last time I took an item from you, it was very distressing to the spirits of this place.
That was Elena that you took the item from. Just
Was it from you? Oh shit.
I think that was my friend Elena. But I mean, if it helps, I don't entirely trust Eerie as well.
Well, I do not trust Eerie, but is this item something that would resonate with the spirits?
I think so. Good
I
Torius.
shall consider it.
Okay. Thank you. It would be very I think it would put yourself in the right direction, you know, with our friendship. I know us and everyone has been acting kind of odd towards you, and they don't mean it personally. It's we've been through a lot. We've lost a lot of our friends.
It is not uncommon to me. My exposure to the spirit realm voices, they make it hard for me to sometimes carry on a conversation. I'm used to being misunderstood.
Aranea will just nod and walk away. This is too awkward for her.
He's finally opening up. Nah.
I really appreciate you guys taking. Yeah, that's great. No, I'll just steal this ring.
Delightful. Okay. Right then. I'm going to head back to the city, Valaki, and keep an eye on anything afoot. So, keep my brother safe. Make sure he hits the right things. Roxas, are heading off.
Stay safe, Roxas.
I would say always, but you've all saved me from that.
Try not to exfoliate too much, okay?
Don't go near any mirrors.
He will ignore Rock and just look towards you, Elena. There are few things that are rejuvenating here. And, it'll be...
Just gonna giggles at that. You know, your brother's not such a stick in the mud after all. I kinda like him.
Yeah, it's only sometimes he has to stick up his ass, but, for the most part, he's a pretty good guy.
At least he knows when to not talk.
But that lets people bully him around. It's no fun. That's why he keeps me around.
Daryl's always a pleasure. What are you talking about? Never a
Yep,
dull moment.
That's the word we'll use. Pleasure.
Sure. Okay. Right. See.
Wait, have we been keeping track of the moon stuff?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, no.
Really should have taken the Arcane Mind feat, but I don't think that does that.
Wait, did you copy down that spell, Aranea?
No, I was going to while we're traveling there because it takes a day to get to the pond, I thought.
About, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Let me update something. Do-do-do. Bloop. Welcome back to the world map.
Okay. Oh, here's the vineyard.
Big-headed Daryl.
make fun of his forehead.
You mean 5 head?
Okay, so you guys are right about here right now. Someone take control and show me what path you would like to take.
We're heading to the pond first.
Yeah.
Yes. How are you getting
There's
there?
this black trail here that looks.
What
No,
does
no,
that
no,
black
no.
go?
Just kidding.
Yes, take that one.
I thought we were going from like here to here, like straight lining it, or like cutting over from the path.
If you wanted to climb up the cliff, yes.
Don't want to climb up the cliff.
You guys headed back to the thicket to look for Irina's body.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So we have to go up, like right there. Yeah.
Good. Is there a way we can get to the pond by like? Let me get a draw tool. Like going back down this way to the pond, or no?
You would have to scale the cliff.
Mhm.
So,
So wait, would this be a cliff too?
Nope, that's just woods.
Can we cut through the woods
I
Yes.
don't want to.
and then go around? Maybe?
So,
Thinking something like this, where we go
no, that is not a drawing tool.
that, no around like that way.
Yeah, the brown, yeah, the
Or
brown.
purple. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
I was trying to help
Okay.
with the purple.
okay.
So
So
we would literally have to go up.
It starts the incline like down here. That's why the path is there.
Okay.
So if we
So, yeah,
follow
we
the
just-
road,
You guys good?
Can I change that? Make it a more standoutable color.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go,
there we go.
bud.
The potential.
You guys could potentially do that.
Man. I feel like
I will need confirmation though.
I don't want to try to scale a cliff because that's a pain in the ass.
These are
Yeah.
these are like progressive hills that are getting pretty high as you guys go up them. You guys can see the tick marks, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the known
But-
elevation, so you'd be going up pretty fucking high and then going
We,
across and down.
I mean, we could. You really want them to be smart about it, we just kind of skirt the freaking.
Yeah, we could do that too. Right?
We wouldn't straight line it, but it would keep the same elevation.
Yeah.
Just kind of walk around the hill.
Yeah, we
I
could
need
do that.
confirmation, guys.
I'm down with that.
I am down with that. Yes.
Okay, so blue path till it hits brown path and just kind of skirt the hills.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So be it.
You have chosen your doom.
Welcome
Big
to
head.
Barovia, guys.
Big head, charismatic, beaming personality now. Rock takes the lead.
Oh, good.
Okay.
God.
Oh, that's
Look,
13.
I gained 5 points in charisma. It's not that much.
I mean, compared to what you were.
Oh, fucking.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
went from a -1 to a +1.
So, as you guys continue down the path, oh, we can change the music. The woods once more are unwelcoming, dark. The sky above dreary as always. As you guys are heading down the path, it is wet, muddy, and there's just a feeling that something's watching all of you. As you guys get closer and closer to this trail of slime and desecration, each of you, even those not as gifted as the most keen, start noticing that there are many, many more of these small pairs of eyes watching you. Some of them obviously disfigured, broken, dead, rotting, scampering about as if natural. As you get closer to the actual land desecration itself, they are numerous. Each of you feel that small eyes peering upon you. Whatever this is spreading. You might not have all the time you guys might have previously thought. As you cross through, the same unease fills you, and you loop back up over the hills. As you guys get up closer, I need each of you guys to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As you start getting higher into the hills, bits of snow start winding and floating down. Oh boy. I should just keep Daryl up at this point. Jeebus. He's +8 on bad roll. Okay. Alright. Each of you feel the chill weigh in on you. However, Elena, you feel this chill more abruptly. Your armor definitely biting into you. You suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
What if I added 5 to that?
It's too late.
Okay.
I've already described what has happened.
I could use it as a reaction, though. I reacted to the bad news.
Nope. As you guys head further along the hills, I need each of you to give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh no, my glasses have fogged up.
You said
More-
perception?
Yes.
Yes.
More accurately, they have frozen, frosted up.
Would that be at disadvantage?
15 at disadvantage is still not fucking bad.
Torius, you can easily see this pond that is kind of nestled in some sparse woods that are south of the Edemacher estate. You're the only one that sees it, though. Oh, Daryl.
There's the pond.
Nothing matters.
I see the pond.
Like,
Lovely,
Like
I see ice.
Does I have a question? I don't know this exact scale here. So seeing where the pond is, seeing that there's woods, like, and where that castle is, are we far enough away that we're not, in line of sight of the castle walls, or are we? Or
You guys, like, distance-wise, you'd probably be maybe a couple thousand feet away. Maybe like a mile.
it's pretty hard to see.
okay,
But it's pretty sparse woods over there. Will you be in line of sight? Yes, but someone has to actively be looking over there for something.
I think we can safely make our way there. I could take the lead.
Yeah, if you know where it is, I can't see it. Even with 3 eyes.
I'm staying in the back because I keep making the mistake of being in 10 feet of somebody.
Bigger head Torius takes the lead. So, as each of you continue. Good.
It wasn't nothing important.
Okay. As each of you continue through the hills, going down the path, trying to stay out of sight as much as possible, as you guys are getting closer, you can see most of the woods have been chopped around down here. And this is just kind of the furthest out of where a sparse few that do remain. On your travel there, I need everybody to give me another set of Constitution saving throws. As the cold bites in, as winds breeze down. Daryl, what you got?
Elena. And the +5's not going to help you much there.
Mm-mm.
I give it to Helios though. Or shit.
Hey, Daryl.
Helios.
I'll give it to. Oh, that's Daryl. Yeah. Crap. I'm not sure what the DC is. That's just shit thing. Fuck.
Well, it still would be
Okay.
a 15, right?
No, yours would be an 11.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
Daryl. Don't worry about mine.
I mean, 2
'Cause
points of exhaustion sucks.
Yeah.
I think that's like half movement speed, isn't it?
Can I like heat her armor with prestidigitation? Because I can.
I could heat her armor with heat metal.
No, but like with prestidigitation, I can warm up a cubic foot of non-living material. Question mark? No? Okay, never mind.
I mean,
Just like basically start rubbing.
I don't think 11's gonna be the DC, so I'll give Flash of Genius to Daryl.
Elena.
Mhm.
As the cold winds bear down once more, you see ice and frost forming on your armor and your skin.
Mhm.
As you suffer another point of exhaustion. As the words of the elf in the camp of the cold in Barovia bring back into your mind, you hope that you live to purchase such cold guarding wares.
Yeah.
The rest of you, safely, as best as you can tell, undetected, make it to the pond.
Do you think your goddess of wind was disappointed in you?
Oh, she probably was. She probably was.
I know that I'm going to invest in something warmer when we get back. Perhaps venture into Valaki. I'm sure that it's calmed down by now. Probably.
This does remind me that Eerie still has my cloak, by the way. I gave it to the fake Elena.
We'll be seeing her soon, guy.
I don't think ice is supposed to be on your skin. Look, I can see that with just 2 eyes.
She kind of tries to brush it off.
It
I
does
like-
brush off. Like by the
and-
time you come down here, it started melting, so it's not really as stuck.
I guess, and she's gonna try to huddle up against Daryl for body warmth.
I mean, metal. Like you guys are both have like the cold lingering to you, but you definitely will.
I'm
Cloak
going
around you.
to how long does heat metal last?
Oh God.
1 minute. I'm going to take out a bit of my scrap metal that I have, and I'm going to set it down and cast heat metal on it.
Okay.
It gives off substantial heat.
Yeah.
I'm basically using it as a furnace to help, like, hopefully keep people up and keep us a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys watch this rock just pulls out some metal and tosses it on the ground. Casts a spell, and it starts irradiating an immense amount of heat. Not a fire, but essentially the same.
No light fire. It only lasts for a minute, but I'm hoping to like get the bite off of people.
Mhm.
The numbness that overtook you, Elena, is starting to turn into pain now. Probably a good sign.
She gets further away from it.
But so you are at this small, expansive, larger pond. You all can see that there is a fallen tree, not cut down, but naturally. There are some lily pads out in there and some cat's tails surrounding it. Not particularly a well-maintained pond of the grounds of the castle. It's a pond of nature. As all of you settle down around what few trees there are, start pulling out your things for the evening. Is there anything you would all like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna copy that spell that Eerie gave us. Oh, my brain's not working. What spell was it again? Aranea would remember because her brain works.
It was something circle.
Magic.
Magic Circle.
Yep.
Oddly enough, creates a cube.
Creates a circle.
Cylinder?
Okay. I'd say about. You want to get with everyone else? You have like about an hour of downtime.
Oh, I already have it, apparently. Wow, okay.
Yes, you copied that instead of the other spell.
I did.
Yep.
So you can copy the other spell.
I don't know what the other spell was, damn it.
Well, is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Aside from keep watch. Really?
Does
Who
it
would
look
like to
like?
take watches?
I was just gonna ask in terms of, like, I don't think we want to necessarily light a fire for the evening. I don't know if the light or the smoke would give us away from the castle, but is there, like, there's a sort of a fallen tree? Like, is there some shelter we can set up from the wind? Some,
Is there a way I could use some of my scrap metal to block the light and make kind of like a stove or a furnace where we're getting the heat but not so much the light?
Not really, no. You'd have to kind of like shape the metal, so you'd have to be able to kind of forge it a bit.
Fair enough.
In terms of making something to kind of block out the wind and keep you guys warmer for the evening, give me a survival check, Torius.
okay.
Oh, there we go.
I guess
I would help
another-
if it's any.
It's not exactly in my wheelhouse yet.
You can assist Elena, your wish.
Alright.
I can assist Elena, or she can assist me.
We'll go
Shoot.
with you because right now I'm at disadvantage, buddy.
Okay.
What is he trying to do? My dad walked in. Talk to me.
Okay. You're able to find a sufficient enough spot where there's some thicker shrubbery and a tree around it as well that would probably block out a majority of the wind. It's a little off to the further side of the pond, but that would probably suffice to keep out the colder and brisker of the winds coming down the mountain.
Okay.
And he
Yes, well-
located a spot, rock, for
Okay.
its more sufficient.
Fair enough.
We
But
set
yeah,
up there.
up there.
Okay.
I can take a watch.
Yeah, I'll help. You know what? I'll take a solo watch.
I'll take watch with Torius.
I'll take my watch too if I need to.
Well, Daryl will recommend you sleep, so you can either take a watch with Daryl and give him advantage or just sleep.
I'll sleep.
Alright, so Daryl will take second watch.
I'll take third.
Does Daryl? Do human? Do we know this? Just
He's human.
wondering. Perhaps he should take the watch closest to dawn, where there's maybe a little more light.
Closest to dawn or closest to dusk?
Whichever the one is going to be the least affected by not having dark vision.
That'd be closer to dusk then. You're right. I gotta take the first watch then. Yeah. Alright. So. Go, Daryl. Yeah, buddy.
And we're murdered. in our
We're
sleep.
all dead. Yep. You wake up as a flesh beast.
A couple of hours go by. You start your trance. You're interrupted, however, you can pick up within a period of time. And you're awoken, Torius, by a shit-eating grin of Irie.
Oh boy.
You.
Well, good morning. I just couldn't stay away from that smile.
Oh, no.
I believe it's your watch. You can see Daryl's in the back, standing like a couple of feet away with a big shit-eating grin on his face.
Very well.
Wakes you up as well, Aranea. You see, you gotta get gently shook on the shoulder, and there's the face of Irie just kind of leaning a little uncomfortably close. Morning sunshine.
You should also do that to Rock when you wake him up.
Most definitely.
Get really close to him.
Yeah.
I thought it's fun when he wears that armor all the time. You can never see the expression on his face.
Technically, he would take it off at night because you don't get a long rest if you're wearing armor.
Previous instances, you have mentioned that you keep your armor on when you sleep.
Oh, I have.
You have. That's why you have damaged armor.
Oh crap. Okay.
Yes. But I'll keep that in mind. But the goody two shoes wanted me to come back here, so I have some information for you, and I suppose that's all you're really looking for. Let's see. I wasn't able to get much information. However, he didn't seem to be strutting about the castle as much as he usually does. There were some of the formerly employed strutting about the castle in normal areas, but I was able to look at some of the documents that he had. He had a bit of a rambling of a journal page, but it looked like it was ripped out of the whole, so I can only give you a bit of that. Kind of delicate footsteps around there. So looking for information about you, which he's quite interested in. It seems that whatever he does with the blood stuff, whatever types of magics that he does, depends on whoever he kills. So that's why he seems to be interested in you. Beyond that, couldn't say. I did see something about a Peter, something. Selekir said it was. There's lots of lines of connections drawn towards you. I think he's either interested in you for that, or for him, or for something like that. But it seems he was marked for death and taken care of already. Crimson Tears, it looked like. Not a good way to go. Looks like he was killed by an agent named Elena. Man, lots of that similar type name going around here. But apparently he's looking to, go for your blood, but also disband your current house and create his own. I gotta give Cohen his due. It's not lacking for ambition. And lots of markings that he was going to name it House Kruger or something like that. Strange spelling. seems he was also interested in one of the bounties, but is running low on funds, which, if that got out, I think would be a little disheartening to those in his employ. But if you get back to your house, seems that you'd be rather wealthy. Seems he's investing quite a bit in it, if you can wrestle it from that agent of his. But there was something about a Van Swiss, something like that coming up. No real details. Sounded like a person, but I've never seen or heard anyone by that name there. Seemed, what's the word, obsessed about listening to that person. But, that's all I really got.
Arenea's gonna grab Erie's shoulders and say, "Are you absolutely sure that it said Peter?"
Oh, there is. I mean, there was an apostrophe in the name or something. I might have said it wrong, but, sorry, DM. I might have said it wrong, but, hey, that's what it looked like.
Well, thank you so much. And Aranea will hug Erie and then look at Torius and give him a wink.
Kind of give you a pat on the head. Oh, well, you're welcome for telling you someone's dead, but, a deal's a deal. Just gonna push back. Torius, are you going to do anything?
No.
No,
Okay.
damn it. Okay, and she'll let her go and be like, "Well, just thank you so much." And she'll turn around and be like, "God damn it, Tori."
Well, with that in mind and hearing that you're all coming here, I probably used the last of my goodwill there to throw them off in a different direction of where you probably were. So, you probably have a day or two at most with being not followed per se. So, best use it as well as you can.
Oh, Erie, since it's very cold, I was wondering, that cloak I gave you with the fur on it, would I be able to get it back?
Well, you see, what had happened was, when I got back to the castle, because I did stop in briefly, I did drop it off there. So, if you wanted to get it, it's within the quarters, in the basements.
Oh, well, I was gonna give it to Elena since she's not dealing with the cold that well.
Can you tell us if there are any other entrances into this castle besides the front gate?
I mean, you're asking me to betray my employer, of who has seen me fed, sheltered, and given me purpose here for some time.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll tell you what. Just between you and me, as a little bit of an apology for stabbing you. So it was a pretty good stab.
Was very painful.
I'll tell you some information. So you're wanting to look for what entrances into the place?
Yes.
Let me pull up the map.
Dun dun dun. We
Not for
plot
you.
our siege. Oh.
For me. Well, there is the main entrance, which I highly do not recommend. No one goes to the main entrance. No one. There is a more macabre entrance. If you were to approach it, it'd be you take the left around the building, and there are steps that lead into a bit of a storage area and a bit of a cookery. However, this is where a lot of his creations with more sentience than most reside. I would also not recommend going in that way. However, if our friend over here, points towards Rock, is interested in getting that heavier armor he was speaking about, it would probably be in there. Now, if you all wanted to go a bit more quietly within, there is a bit of a stable. There's a couple of folk in there as well, of the not living variety. But if you head in there, there's a door that leads further. Then it's a bit connected to the main room. If you were to head in through the normal front door, but if you're quiet and be able to go around, you should be fine. That would lead either further into his study, where I got the information, just as was Aranea. Though he usually has some real skulking creations in there that I had to creatively distract to get that small bit before they even found me. Or additionally, you go in the basement, where I think he's been spending most of his time in passing days. Though, to be fair, I haven't seen where he's gone down there, but I know that he's down there most of the time.
These creations of his,
Aye.
is there something that prevents them from attacking you, or do you just avoid them?
Well, I usually tend to avoid them. It's the easiest. If we're around Cone, then he keeps them from trying to eat our skin. But it's part of the employment. If you can't keep out of sight of those, then what good are you really?
When you said the basement, that's not an entrance, that's after going through the stable and then proceed to the basement to find Cone.
You'd have to proceed through the stable into the main building, and then there is a set of stairs that lead further down. I believe some of your companions, gestures towards Elena and Rock, they came and exited up out that way. If they were to see it, they would probably remember it.
And do you have a sense of how many creations we might encounter between the stable and the stairway down to the basement?
Depends on the day. You're probably at least going to find. You're at least going to find one there. But if he has them busy at work, well, there's a bit of a forge in there as well. Could be upwards 6 in there.
Oof.
But you're at least going to find at least one.
Well, I thank you for your information.
She leans over, gets you a pat on the shoulder. That's what friends do, isn't it?
Friends, yes, friends.
Wink. But I see our deal's at an end, Miss Aranea, and glad we've settled old scores. Isn't that right? Perhaps I'll be lingering around. If you take care of this, then perhaps I'll see what I can do and for the rest of you while you're here. Or if any of you would like to make any more deals. I know that that Miss Elena over there has partaken.
Well,
Partaken in which?
Making
Your
more
deals?
deals. Yes.
Oh. Hmm.
Go ahead and think on it.
Well, I still technically need to figure out why this even happened to my father. I was gonna say, is there any way I can give you something in exchange for that ring?
No, the one for the other deal that we've had. I've yet to really spend some time with it. It's kind of rumbling around in my pockets. What did you have in mind?
Well, I can be useful, of course, or I can always... Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Well, as you're continuing, she was, but as you're continuing, she's listening.
Or if there's anything that's in the castle that you want us to grab, I can grab it for you.
Nothing in particular within there that I need per se. I do know a rather pompous elf already that knows some of the magics, so I think I'm good on those types of favors. I suppose if you find something particularly interesting, like if he would agree to it, if Rock were willing to hand over that nifty-looking blade of his, I would be willing to part with this, or something of interest like that. Could always be after we're done dealing with everything here, whatever your business is within these lands. So, if you stumble across something particularly interesting, then, well, certainly.
Well, I definitely don't think Rock's gonna want to trade his weapon for anything.
Just an example. Doesn't have to be that, but that is a known something that I'll take.
Well, Torius, we have a watch to do, don't we?
Yes.
Well, I'll be watching as well.
Of course you will be.
She kind of slips away, out of sight. Okay, your watch comes to an end. Uneventful. And who was third on watch?
Me. It was
Oh,
Rock.
Shit. Didn't mean to let him have a watch by himself. Crap.
Rock, you wake up,
Yeah.
and everything seems normal.
Cool.
Is there anything, any passing notes you guys want to say between watches?
I would fill him in, I guess, quickly on the information she told us about ways into the castle, what we might encounter.
Yep.
Figuring we'll
Basi-
talk about it further once everybody wakes up in the morning.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know if Aranea wants to pass on any her juicy gossips, but I
No.
didn't really understand anything that was being discussed there, so.
Alright. Give me a perception check, Rock.
Okie dokie. Perception. Let's throw 5 on that as well. Just to be
Okay.
safe.
Being not too terribly far away from the cliff, kind of peer out over Barovia. And with that perception, you can see the path that you came. You can see Castle Ravenloft in the distance. You can see the large double doors that opened up, similar to the gates where you first came in, but on the path towards Valaki. And what sends shivers down your spine is that you see those doors that only open one way violently break open the other way, and one of the doors falls down. Those doors that were 50 feet tall, those heavy, wooden, metal reinforced doors, far in the
Valaki.
distance. No, on the way to Valaki from Ravenloft. The doors opened towards Valaki and only opened one way.
So this one? Oh.
So these were forced open the other way. So Boop, 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 boop. Where's the map? Where's the map?
I got line of sight stuff going on over here. I can't.
Yeah,
Let's
give me
see.
a moment. Boop, boop, boop. So, you see, because they're massive, is over here, these doors. These giant gates. Which are taller than the trees themselves.
I'm not seeing the pain.
It's an arrow. Oh, wrong layer.
I'm like, yeah, no.
Here.
Okay. So yeah, so that gate is just blasted open.
Yes.
I don't think Rock saw those open because he joined the party around here.
True.
Although I did see
Regardless,
one
you
come
know-
off
you know-
its hinges.
Yeah, you did see one of the large doors get blown off its hinges. You did not know it opens one way, but whatever that was, there was no flash of light. There was nothing booming or echoing. Just sudden.
Huh. Was it towards me or away from me?
Oops, wrong one. I mean, that's far away, so it'd be closer towards Castle Ravenloft.
So the doors looked like they got busted in towards Castle Ravenloft?
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, if it's not towards me, then it's probably fine.
Something to know.
Something to know. That'll be fun gossip in the morning.
But besides that, your watch goes uneventful.
No.
Everyone wakes up. Elena, you may reduce your exhaustion by 1. Let's see. The morning is yours.
So, I saw something interesting last night.
Oh, did you get a fourth eye?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Wait a second. Gonna peel back the helmet and kind of feel up on his forehead, see if there's a fourth eye.
You do not you do not see anything new or out of any new orifices, and you do not feel anything new on your forehead.
No, you're fine. I was joking.
Okay. No fourth eye. However, those big fucking gates over there by what I'm assuming is Castle Ravenloft, they kind of got broke last night.
By who?
Mm-hmm. But one of them's off its hinges.
You guys can look over. You can see one of the doors is still open, the opposite direction that you guys all saw. As you saw those gates open only one way, it has been forced the entire opposite direction. And the other one is not there.
I wonder if it was that thing that chased us.
Which thing?
Well, basically the God of War Ares dude, as I call him, out of character.
Torius was not there for that.
Yeah.
Well, basically, Aranea explains how, we were running away from Strahd, and then Strahd began to warn us about this very large warrior type person, and he was at least like 7 feet tall, and told us to run away, and that was the last we saw of Strahd, I believe. We haven't really checked in on him, you know, he's not like a friend of ours or anything.
Well, maybe check on him now. Kind of going towards his castle.
Sure. Just woke up. Haven't had my coffee yet. What should I say to him? Hey, bro. Your girl's
Your gate
dead.
got busted.
How's it going? Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Look, I'm not a linguist.
Obviously.
I speak several languages, but cannot transmit them.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna try out my mind powers some more.
I wonder if I should.
I'm going to.
Is that
I wonder if I should say, oh, I guess it sucks having Irina's body and you're kind of missing something. Oh, her soul. Oops.
Don't the Edbachers have her body, not Strahd. Anyway,
Right, never mind.
Rock is going to squint at Strahd's castle, put his fingers to his temples, and think really hard. Yo, your gate got busted.
The DM's
Wait.
brain.
You think really hard in that direction.
Do you say that like just like that, like a gangster would? You know, like yo, bro.
You don't know how goblins speak.
Common isn't his first language.
Come on.
Alright, if I was going to cast Sending to Strahd, I don't even know what I would say.
Was there a wall there that those gates were enclosing?
I don't know.
I believe it's just
Yep.
a gate, although we've been invited many times to go to the castle and we've just kept declining. We did have one person that we met named Alex who was sent to the castle or who went to the castle to try and deal with Strahd, and it did not end that well. Which we still need to try and help her somehow.
Well, if you think this creature knocked down his gate and he saved you from it, perhaps it is the least form of thanks to warn him.
How long ago would you have said that gate got busted?
2 hours.
2 hours? Yeah, just let him know. Like, something might be coming your way. Your gate got busted about 2 hours ago.
The way I type this, it sounds like a threat.
Luckily, sending does give you a reflection as well.
Oh my goodness, typing. There we go. Karen.
blah blah.
So how many languages can you speak, Torius? I can speak 4.
Yeah, same here.
I know Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal.
Ooh, I do not know Draconic.
I know Dwarvish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Elena
My-
responds to Roxanne Sylvan and says, "Oh, you speak this shit too? Some good shit, right?"
Shit.
No, no.
That's his response.
He hopes we're coming to visit soon. I hope it isn't us.
Oh boy.
Well, we gave him warning. Did you mention the gate?
Damn it, I knew I forgot something. Sorry, I
You want me to cast Sending and tell him about the gate?
Sure, if you don't
No.
mind.
Don't
No?
mention guiding bolts to his face.
No, I was saying you can.
Oh,
you
why
can...
not, guys? Yeah, she'll cast Sending. And
Playing telephone with Strahd.
Maybe we should go visit him, you know? Maybe we should go visit him. I mean, if I remember correctly, I actually have the maps to, you know, a way to sneak into
I lost my
the
concentration.
castle.
Oh, music.
I mean, we have maps on ways to sneak into the castle, so we could just sneak in there.
Okay. Should I put us on hold?
Well, since Elena's busy,
Thank you for costing.
Since Elena is busy, I did want to apologize before Torius about walking away earlier. It was quite rude. I'm not the best in conversations sometimes.
When was this?
Earlier, before when I asked you to pickpocket Eerie.
Oh. Sometimes I have troubles telling when conversations stop. There's always chatter.
You tried to pickpocket that crazy bitch? You got more balls than I thought you did, Aranea.
I mean, I could try it myself, but I'm not that good at it.
But still, that is. Listen,
I mean, it's my
my brother
thing.
just brought home much crazy in my time, but that chick.
Do you think Roxas would be crazy enough to do it?
For some reason, even he seems a little off put by her, so I don't think so. Alright, let's take a look at this.
Thank you for calling Castle Ravenloft. How would you like to get bent over today?
Okay, so you got out to run away before you lost words. It's 25 words. Remember.
Yep.
So, the last, from just thoughts, I think just thought we give a little clarity. Yeah, that didn't fit there. So let's.
I mean, Strahd is ancient. He's probably tried a few things.
Oh no.
Also, while this is happening, I'm quite curious. And I'm gonna walk over to Rock and say, Rock, can you open up your mouth for me?
No.
I mean, the helmet's on, but like, ah.
Do I see any tentacles in this one?
Make a perception check.
Oh no. I'm gonna get like acid
Torius.
spat in the face.
No.
It's a 5. Pretty bad
You're
breath.
just looking down his throat. You were on a perception check. His youth realized replaced by a tentacle.
Well, okay then. It's definitely in there. I tried to pull it out, but it was probably really painful.
It's definitely in there.
Oh god.
Oh,
Actually, can
so-
I take your alchemy tongs, Rock? 1 second. Where are they? No. Let's try and yank it out like a bad
I need
tooth.
my uvula, even if it is a tentacle.
I don't think it is it.
Fred's a good guy and he wouldn't do anything bad. Isn't that right, Fred?
You feel
He's-
writhing, wriggling ascent in your mind and your body.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's just chilling. He's wiggling and chilling.
Have any other parts of your body been replaced with tentacles?
Aranea walks away and like, I'm so done. I'm so
you're
done.
concentration.
I believe that calls for inspiration.
Negative inspiration.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
In fact, my left pinky.
Is appreciated, but unnecessary. Stand clear of that creature. Your deaths would burden me. Come to Ravenloft before you all die. Okay, so she is going to exactly say what he said to her. Your warning is appreciated, but unnecessary. Stand clear of that creature. Your deaths would burden me. Come to Ravenloft before you all die.
Okay. Alright, now we're at that music.
I don't know. This really takes the burden off of Curse of Strahd if we have Wii music shot.
Alright.
Man, I feel like I could take all of like Barovia with that music going. I'm like.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, this has to be in my games.
But what? I'm confused. He's the one causing this darkness. Why do we have to go to the castle? Are you okay, Joe?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did it go down the
Wrong
wrong
pipe.
tube?
Mm-hmm.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah. Red Bull's pretty potent, so that going down the red tube.
Ooh.
Wrong
It
tube.
just burns.
Yeah, a little bit.
My guess, Aranea, is he doesn't know about what we know about. And maybe he wants to use us for something. Or maybe he wants to kill us himself. There's plenty of options.
Well, we can go to the castle after we go to the Edom Mockers. I still have business with them. But, of course, it's the group's decision.
Does sound as if we can enter the castle relatively undetected, and perhaps deal with this Cone Ettermocker. Is that the one? Is that your father?
No, that's not my father. No. Apparently, somebody killed my father, who was from Barovia, and they were hired by the Edom Mockers. Or however the fuck you say their name, because I can never say it right. And so, I want to find the person who killed my father, or ordered my father to be killed, ask them why, and then I want to burn them alive while they're in their office screaming. That's what I want to do.
Tim, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Did Strahd sound urgent about coming to his castle?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
And
That's exactly how he sounded, actually.
And Aranea is being very cold, and then she says, "But of course, I'm not going to do that because I know that I probably wouldn't be as
Fucking disadvantage.
good as a person as I would be."
I mean, if people wrong you, there's nothing wrong with wanting to harm them. That doesn't make you a bad person.
No, but I don't want to make the same mistakes that I made last time. But knowing why would help.
Joe, you give me a little bit of charisma and I get to start doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Was Piotr? Piotr? Was that your father?
Peter.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Pete.
That was your father.
Say, don't
Yes.
be safe, Pete. That's why they call it Spoople.
And he was very loving and very kind and read me books all the time. Ooh, that rhymed. That's funny.
Hey, Torius.
Yes.
Could I have a word with you for a second away from those two? No offense, guys.
It's okay. I was just, having a moment. Narenius just slowly walks away. It's fine.
Good. Torius doesn't notice at all and says sure and walks away.
Wow.
What's Torios's wisdom? Does he know?
It's gotta be fairly high. Because you have a decent passive.
It is.
No, I can look. You don't need to say it. I can
Yeah.
Don't need a stat reveal. That's funny. Okay.
Would it be okay if I whisper Torius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So those two head off in conversation. Let's see. So walks up to Aranea. We're still in the front gates, right?
I'm not sure. Depends on what the 1 second. I want to be funny right now. It Depends on what the future Mrs. Borellian decides on.
Oh. So, I see you too have fallen under her sway, her charm. It is fine. It is, honestly, I could not blame anyone for falling for her. But I thought that you were like half of the brain. I thought that you and Mr. Tentacles was the two ones that think of what to do and where to go.
My last name is the Vulture.
It's tentacle. Tentacle now.
Vulture of tentacles. I like it.
Well, Elena is quite smart. She's way more level-headed than I am.
And beautiful. And charming.
Yes, sure.
Oh, I was talking about myself, but her as well, yes. But I guess we shall follow her lead.
I am glad that you are able to stick by Elena's side. She needs that.
But say that again. I had some like fingers here. I did not catch all of that. What?
I was saying it's very good that Elena has you by her side.
I think it's good for both of us. She found me in a dark place. It's only what I can do to pay the favor back. And I get to be in all of your varied company, which is quite interesting and revealing to say the least. But I hope that fact does not change for a long time, as you are all quite very interesting. And while my brother is, bless his soul, very capable and amusing, and is good to travel in company. Rock,
Yeah.
make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good times.
Oh yes, I hate you.
Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna go ahead and add 10 to that.
Probably a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was being reasonable.
Over towards Castle Ravenloft as you reach into your mind and you ask what you ask. Your sight drifts rapidly to that direction, to the walls, to the gate of Castle Ravenloft, through it, through the gate, through the main gate, into a room. You see, peering within,
Nothing.
3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this chamber. Pillars of stone stand against the dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. A magnificent room. In the center of the room, there's a long, heavy table covered with a fine white satin cloth, laden with just a spread of all sorts of elegant foods. You can smell it, almost taste it in your mouth. You can see that there are meats, herbs, and many seats set up. There is a figure standing next to Strahd, blurred, and not of any consequence to what you see.
Mm-hmm.
The center of the wall, behind Strahd, you see that there is between floor to ceiling mirrors is a massive organ. The mirrors to reflect the organ player itself. And you can see Strahd sitting there, holding a cup of wine, sipping it, looking over towards the blurred figure. We will see if any of them are capable enough or worthy. It's always interesting to see who wishes to try on the mantle. Time here gets rather dull after all, Rahadin. But you, my faithful servant, would know best. We shall see what they do. With that, you feel a tug, a pull, back through the wall, back through the gate, over the woods, to where you reside. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oof, very cool.
Very interesting.